Welcome once again to Animus Foedus, episode 1. Well, you've both met, clearly, as of last session. And I believe you're assigned with a little something to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can decide whether or not you want to recap for yourselves. I don't give recaps because I'm not a pleb.
Yeah, I plan on taking some pretty good notes. Essentially, we got acquainted. We both were given some divine message to do a certain task in the Raven's orphanage area. Feyre, I think I'm saying that name right? Feyre, right? Feyre was told to intervene at a moment when she's watching something from above, and I was told to destroy a certain document. She sees this take place as the Raven catches me. The Raven decides that now's the time to disown me, and I tried to flee, but unfortunately the Raven is OP and probably level 10 plus or something, so he pushes in my butt. And then Feyre actually gave him a run for his money a bit. We were hitting him a bit, but he was also not wanting to kill us, so that was that part of it. But he knocks us out, frames us to make it look like he has a reason to kick me out, frames us for looking like we were frolicking.
Fornicating in a closet!
Fornicating, that was the word. And I get kicked out. Feyre kind of is told that I would be important in her quest, but to not trust me. And I'm kind of told to keep her at arm's length, but kind of the same kind of message, like she's important for my mission, so I should make use of the relationship as well. And we're told to head out west to find a temple to do something that we're not sure of yet.
But not sure as to what, and that is exactly where we left off. The two of you deciding to rest and set off in the morning to the temple to the west. You're both assured that you'll just kind of know the way. And yeah, that is actually almost exactly how it is. The two of you can get up in the morning. Is there anything you want to acquire before you set off?
Good question. Just double checking my inventory. I have rations on me. I have some thieves' tools. Let me check my backpack. I should have the miscellaneous stuff I need. Yeah, I got a bedroll. How are you doing for carrying things, Brittany? Can you carry some rope? I don't have any.
Gonna make me carry your shit? What if I don't want to carry your shit?
It will be the party rope.
Maybe if somebody hadn't given up their free bag of holding.
True.
I could carry 13 pounds.
I forgot how much rope weighs. If not, I can just carry it in my bag, and when combat starts, I can just drop my bag as a thing. Let's check how much rope is.
Do you have in your bag? You have a mess kit.
Yeah, I don't know why I put that there. What is that? This kit includes it's to eat. That's why, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, we probably look in town to procure some rope. Maybe silk rope, because I believe that weighs less.
Yep, it does indeed. You can actually, if you've got enough money on you, buy some spider silk rope.
Ooh, how much does that cost?
1 sec.
Can maybe split it.
Yeah, this is the party's rope.
I just don't know why it's saying my...
Oh, spider silk rope is an actual thing. I thought you were just making that up.
Well, if it wasn't, I was going to use the stats for spider silk, which is reduce it by half, and then there's a specific weight for it.
Yeah,
but yes, it is 100 gold, weighs 4 pounds as opposed to the 5 pounds for silk rope. And is significantly stronger. Or I guess not significantly. I thought it was, but it's only 25.
Yeah, whatever. I definitely would. That seems like a cool item to have, so I will want to buy that for sure. Any opportunity to barter with this individual?
Of course.
I will try. I guess I'll rely on my RP, and then you can make me roll something. So, who is this guy in front of me? Who am I talking to?
Let's do something a little different here, actually.
As I stand back and laugh at you and then swoop in at the last second to save the day.
I actually have
do you
notes
have
on the
face stats?
town, so
I
let
do?
me.
Oh,
But it'll be funny for me to watch you fail and then possibly succeed when you fail.
well, yeah. Like any of my characters, I'm not metagaming. They're like, oh, I just don't know how to talk to people. I'm gonna try to just do it how I do it, and then obviously it turns out poorly or not, but whatever.
I hope it turns out poorly.
I need more
I hope it-
screens.
yeah. Is he
You
a-
are
or-
talking to Iril. She
Iril.
is a female, looks to be human, rather tall, but also like got a little bit of girth to her. She has like short-cut white hair with gray eyes, and has a bunch of like tools kind of all over these like straps that she's wearing across her chest.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm in the market for particularly light bindings. I've heard spiders produce this this material, perhaps.
Yes, silk rope. Spider silk rope. Yes.
Hmm. Do you have any of that I could look at?
I think I have some. I've got some, right? See, Tuesday I sold one thing of it, and then sold a silk rope, and then Tony came by. Tony. What was it? I forgot about Tony. Wait, I'm sorry. Rope. Spider silk, right.
You look fabulous today, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
I like what you've done with your hair.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm gay.
What? No, I'm sorry. I'm not hitting on you. I'm just
I chuckle from next to him.
just I'm sharing my observation. I think you just look lovely today.
She'll turn around and dig through some things. Why is Tony
one.
like constantly coming in here? I don't
Shut up.
understand. And then
You're a
she'll
real news talker.
set it down on the counter.
Oh, may I? Just want to like try to like.
Sure,
try
sure.
that.
What was it he was here for?
Yeah,
Was
I'll
it-
just be like.
It's the hammer? It's the knife?
I'm sorry. Is there something you're?
What? No,
this guy-
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just trying to recall what happened
Has
this
this guy
week.
been troubling you?
No, I mean, he's always trouble, but he's just lots of work. Always lots of work.
Was he like a frequent customer or something? You
Oh,
always
yes.
going by?
Constantly has a problem. Breaks lots of things. Breaks lots and lots of things.
Oh, good for business then. He's in here shopping a lot.
It is, except for the times where he's like, it's my craftsmanship that caused it to break, and he doesn't understand that,
Oh.
like, he can't do the things that he thinks he can do with them. You obviously cannot knock down a door with a knife and expect the knife to survive, but I don't understand the whims of your type.
Excuse me? My
So,
type?
sorry,
What do you mean?
I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, you mean like he's kind of like someone like me?
Yeah, does a lot of, like,
Stealing.
stuff on the road, doing stuff.
Traveler, adventurer.
Yeah.
While I'm here, do I notice any spider silk bodysuits?
Yes,
around, or-
you will.
All right, I'll take note of those, and I'm probably gonna want those in the future. I'll say, oh yeah, so I put the rope down. I'm done like testing it out. Of course, if I actually tested it and it's good, I'll say, yeah, this seems of superb quality. How much would you like for this?
Well, normally stuff like this is a little bit pricey, but I have good connections for this kind of stuff. So how about 90 gold?
I scratch my chin and I kind of go, I put it down, or I've already put it down. I kind of just like lean over the counter and whisper to her and I say, can you do any further discount if I maybe take care of your Tony problem?
That's what the words you said were. I'm sorry. I thought I'm so used to
No,
like
unrelated.
your
I
kind
just,
trying to get
no,
few minutes.
No, I did.
You know.
No, that was unrelated. I just wanted to compliment you. It's no big deal.
No,
But
no.
no. Aside from that, this Tony guy. You want me to steal something from him, teach him a lesson or something?
No,
Jesus, do you think of stealing from everyone?
I just want him to continue to do business with me and not be such a Neanderthal.
Maybe I can talk to him for you. Tell him to be more polite around such young.
Yeah, because this conversation is going so well.
Look, it's nice of you to offer that, but you don't seem like the type to discuss things with people. What with the covered head and face and all.
I'd make an exception for
She's
such
got
a
a point
lovely
there,
young
you
lady
know.
as you.
Can you what are you doing?
90
Why?
gold is fine. I'll buy the item.
No,
Just
your
so you
friend is
know-
trying to say something. I'm sorry, miss. What was it you were saying?
I just wish he would shut his mouth sometimes when clearly you are not interested in him complimenting you.
Who doesn't like compliments?
Look, I know the difference between a compliment and somebody who's just trying to either get a discount or get a little something on the side.
Yeah.
I literally
She's got a
was just
point.
complimenting you.
Buddy. Never seen you compliment anyone.
I'll tell you what. If
You just met me.
I wish she
true,
was the one
but-
buying the rope. She's got a much nicer attitude than you do.
I
What?
mean,
We've been speaking for
the rope
mere
is kind
minutes.
of for both of us. He just wanted to see if he could, do
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna use it on her later.
mansplaining thing.
Oh,
Gross.
for the two of you,
No,
okay.
No, not like no. Ew, no.
Then I guess I can do 85.
We're just adventuring together. Ugh,
Yeah,
gross.
we're gonna be doing that.
No, gross. Stop. I like.
Look,
But also, in all seriousness, if you do
In
provide
all
a little bit
seriousness,
more
I don't know why I'm
discount,
with this dude.
I will promise to come back to your shop for that.
look,
that body suit.
80,
I'll
80,
price for-
85 is fine. 85 is fine.
All right, yeah, I'll pay out 85. But no, I will be back for that bodysuit when I can afford it.
Well,
How much
we'll
are you
see. We
selling
will
it
see
for?
how that goes. The bodysuit goes for. One moment,
I
please.
heard they are quite expensive.
Normally it would be. Again, I have better connections to these sorts of things. So
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I train in the martial arts. I don't want to wear anything. I just take the rope and start walking away.
He's a special one and not in like a like happy special. Oh, he's so special way like a.
no,
he's-
I'm used to this when his kind gets shot down. It's pretty standard. They have to do some sort of little
Yeah.
passive aggressive act to show that.
save their ego.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah. Well, sorry you're subjected to that.
you're going to be subjected to it for longer than I am. So I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, but at least like for the most part, he doesn't try to flirt with me for reasons. He's just trying to get under my skin with those weird comments.
I'd be
but-
careful because it seems like he might want to be in your skin, if you know what I'm saying. So, wait, that came out wrong. I'm sorry. I'm
like, wait, what?
It's
What? Is
it's
he like-
been
What?
it's been a long morning already. I've had a lot to do, and this I know I have something I'm supposed to have finished for Tony, and I'm fairly certain I didn't finish it. So, I should get back to it and try to find my notes.
I
Good luck wherever you're going.
able to figure that out. Thanks.
Yeah.
FYI, I'm keeping an ear out for this Tony guy.
Yeah.
And I want to like, whenever we're in town, because she said he's like a fellow rogue guy, so I just want to like see, like, subtly like ask around and see if he's like in like the thieves guilds and stuff.
Yep.
Or...
Did I need to be carrying that, or were you able to carry
No,
it?
I put it in my backpack.
Just
Looks
checking.
like I should be still on light load apparently, so should be good.
Cool.
I actually don't know. It says I'm at 53 weight, but like, am I brain dead? I see 35 and 8 and 0.2.
Hold on.
I'm like, what?
You are currently at 53 pounds. 35.82 is your home stuff. Your home has nothing in it.
Yeah, I'm confused. I mean, I'm not at medium load, so it's not a big deal, but I was just like, wait, where is that extra weight coming from? Oh, wait, money.
Right.
Currency.
Money,
Correct.
Currency, that's why. Okay. figured
You
it
have
out.
a lot of cash. You can have that in platinum if you prefer, by the way. You don't have to have it in gold. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, you can.
I would like to do that as well.
Yeah, you can. For the sake
of
of the game, you can auto convert currency. I'm not going to make you guys have to like solve your currency all the time.
Cool.
Eventually,
cool.
when I figure out how to
Auto-converter.
program the sheet as well, there'll be sapphire pieces there. Especially out here, these sapphire pieces are readily available.
Cool.
Yeah. Any other gear that you need to purchase before heading out?
We just know we're heading to some temple. We don't know anything other than that, right? So
Yeah.
I guess
It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be terribly far out. You're supposed to kind of know the way. So,
Then yeah, that's all I can think of.
Yeah. Same.
all right. The two of you head out west. The trip feels much shorter than you would expect, though you feel like you cover more ground than you think you would. It's a very strange experience because, like, as you're traveling and you're kind of looking back, the city seems like it gets further and further away, faster and faster, but you don't feel like you've walked maybe even a mile getting out to this place. When you arrive, the temple out here is sort of it's barely identifiable as a temple. It's like built in the right shaping, but it's not painted with any sort of ornate colors. There's the symbols that are there look like they've sort of rotted and decayed away, so it's hard to tell what the symbol is supposed to be. You can see that like a piece kind of swings back and forth in the occasional breeze, so you know that like it's broken in pieces by the way that it's like moving and shattered. There is just a single door on the front of this relatively small, almost chapel-style building, with a pair of shuttered windows that are, as you get closer to it, you realize they're not really shuttered per se. They're just like planks of wood that have been kind of closed over top of them, and some of them are slightly ajar, leaving a little bit of sight inside. But it is otherwise quiet as you approach.
Yeah, I mean, I do like a quick perimeter check of the place before we do anything crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to spend some time looking around the area, or do you just want to do it quickly?
I don't see a reason to rush, so I would like to take my time.
Sure. Give me a
Stealthily.
perception and a stealth check. Perception is at 20. Stealth, though, will not be.
Yeah. Perception. Take 20 on my perception,
good.
and I will stealth. Keep to the shadows if I can, if there are any.
Yeah, you move quietly around the building, doing a nice little perimeter check. The building has nothing around it. Many of the shutters are closed, and do not seem to allow much ability to peer through them. You can go around the building, find nothing of any danger, nothing of any concern. Everything seems to be a building that's been here for quite some time, but has not like decayed to the point of not still being a functional building. It still seems like it would probably be mostly airtight.
All right. If I'm satisfied with that, I'll return to Feyre and let her know that doesn't seem like there's much going on here. Didn't hear anything, see anything.
No kidding. It's pretty
And
quiet.
yeah, I guess we'll just walk up to the building. I'll be cautious, looking for any traps or anything before trying to is the door boarded up, you said?
The
or-
door is not boarded up, no.
Okay, so I'll just check for any obvious trappings or anything.
Yeah. Give me
I
another
feel like
perception.
he's checking for trappings, and I probably just like, nah, walk through the door.
Okay. You can walk through the door. There will be no trap that triggers, but Cetus will recognize there was once a trap on this door. The trap mechanism is fairly simple. It's one that is easy to notice, difficult to disable. So it's the kind of thing that, like, if you were not how should I put this? There's a mechanism to override it if you know what to do, but it's one of the ones where, like, if you don't know what to do, it will be very difficult for you to override it. And essentially, it will spray a mist of some sort of liquid at you, probably acid in this particular case. But it is fully disabled. With a successful disable device, you can re-enable it, though.
Oh, so I was going to ask, is it, it looks like it could be reset, or is it?
Yes, it does look like it can be reset. What is basically blocking the mechanism from triggering is right there. And if you reached up and did it properly, you could manage to, like, get it out of position and re-enable the trap. But if you did it wrongly, it would go off on you.
Does it look like someone has disabled it, or someone set it off?
It looks like someone has disabled it specifically.
Oh. Okay, I'll just take note of that and leave it as is.
Okay. As the two of you enter, of course, Faye first, you will see that the temple is very much so like a small chapel. There's a few pews that run up, a lectern at the far end of the a stage that is at the far end of the building. There is a figure that is standing at the lectern, flipping through a few pages, with a couple of candles lit behind them, and on a couple of the walls along the this little chapel. There is not much to it at the moment. It looks like if you do a cursory glance around, you'll notice there's like a small pile of various like maybe tapestries and paintings and grails and other sort of holy accoutrement that's been stacked up a little off to the left of the entrance as you're coming in. But otherwise, it looks very plain, very empty. Save for this figure. No, there's no audio playing right now.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to check. Because it's like lighting up and nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always lighting up. I don't know. I wish I could make that stop.
No. So there's someone there.
There's someone there.
I guess Feyre went in first, so I'll wait till
yeah.
she says something.
They do not say anything to you as they are looking through the book.
Guess just like, hello?
Yes. Farah, I presume.
I kind of spring out behind her with my book in
Yeah?
hand. Who are you?
And there lies Cetus.
How do you know our names?
I am known as Roquefort. I am called the...
How do you spell that?
Roquefort.
Interesting name. Who does this person look like? Can I identify their race?
Yes, they are. They appear to be very strange. Something that you've heard rumor could exist, but never actually seen exist. They have like reasonably long, pointy ears, but they are tall and green of skin. But they are also somewhat medium build. So, well, your brain sort of for a moment says orc. Another part of your brain sort of says elf. Their hair has this sort of black and silver mix that pours down behind their head. And they are dressed in a series of long flowing robes and other garments. They have like a robe on that's kind of flowing beneath them, and then they're wearing this sort of dress is not the word I'm looking for, but underneath it also is like a long flowing sort of gown.
Interesting.
I am called by the gods the Oracle of Tongues, or at least one of them. We speak on their behalf to those who are in need of speaking to. You have both been chosen. You are of devout faith. Given the right circumstances, you have attached yourself in a very pleasant way to the will of the gods. and for this you are to be rewarded. But of course you know that when the gods ask you for something, it is a great reward. It is also a great consequence. Foedus, you get the feeling that the way this person is talking, the way that they seem very matter-of-fact about things, this sort of kind of aura that's coming off of them, they do feel very genuine in what it is that they speak.
And sorry, I forgot. Out of character, I'm not aware of my deity's name or anything yet, right? I've just been getting the messages in the book, and okay.
Correct.
So I would kind of speak up when they say, I don't know, can I tell if it's he or the whatever?
You would lean towards the side of them being male if you wanted to address them with a gender, but they don't overall, like the way their robes are set up, it is very difficult to identify directly what their gender is.
All right, I'll just remain neutral.
A lot of that good old-fashioned elven ambiguity there.
I'll say, and which gods do you speak for to us now? I don't even know the name of the god that has been sending me divine revelation.
I understand, child. I do fully understand, and as of yet, you are not allowed to. You may refer to him for the time being as brother.
Oh, so it's I guess, do I know that there are goddesses and gods? So they just eliminated some gods, right?
Yes, you immediately know that some gods are eliminated because the gods very clearly have gender in this world.
All right, I'll just nod. And sorry, he said I should call them brother?
Brother is what they are known of for now.
Definitely giving you some side-eye.
When the time is right, their name will be revealed to you. But they ask that you not share it when that time comes. Which will be a difficult thing for your partner here. The most devout follower of Sotare that has come to pass. Save maybe one or two that are still in their transitional phases from the old days of Shashat. But they lack a devotion that you have expressed. They have a concern in their hearts. You seem focused. You seem to carry with you a piece of the zeal that your great patron is known for. You will want to know the name when he has it. You will likely know the moment he has it.
Oh, great.
But
I'm sure she can...
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Say what you were going to say. It is important.
Is it? I was just going to make a little quip. I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Quips are important. They're an important part of your development.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm sure she can have the will to resist knowing things she doesn't need to know.
I think that, well, you think your quip is rather funny. It is a good point. She will be unable to resist, needing to know the things that she wants to know and needs to know. And you will be unable to resist keeping them from her. You see, as you become entangled in what it is that you are going to be gifted, you will become more like those that you share your devotion with as each day passes, slowly drifting apart from each other, while being compelled to work side by side, to understand the way that this all works, to set an example for the followers of your gods, and to set a story in motion, a tale to make both of your patrons truly one of the Pantheon. But it is a long journey, a difficult journey, and one which will likely seal your fates. Maybe for the good, maybe for the bad. But either way, you will be known by history as the ones that began it all. Now, it's fitting that we're in this temple here. This temple, many, many years ago, was a temple to those who tried to make a name for themselves, that tried to become gods themselves. They believed they had all the answers, knew exactly what they needed to do, and that they were going to achieve it. You are here to follow in part of their purpose. But before I can explain more about that, I must make something clear to you. Deep below where we stand right now is valuable information. Information that could change your lives and the lives of many of the people that you know and many that you don't. He takes the lectern and turns it towards the two of you. Within this book is a contract. A contract that will seal a deal between the two of you and between your patrons. One which will give you a piece of their divine power. In exchange, you agree that your goal, your destiny, will be entwined with theirs. That you believe in their mission. That you want the same things that they want. That you have faith that they will lead you in the direction that is most true to your faith and your existence and your heart. Before I can give you more details about the quest, you will need to sign this contract. There are stipulations, of course, as with any contract. But there are also great benefits that come with this contract. And it can only be signed by those devout enough. If you decline, there will likely not be another of your kind to come for another generation. So know that if you choose not, this communication you have with your patrons is likely as deep as it will get. But if you sign this document, they will be close to you and grow closer with every deed you do for them. If you wish to know more, step forward and I will explain the details of the contract.
Yeah, I don't think my character hesitates. I'll step forward. Side-eyed Cletus.
Cetus.
Cetus.
Cletus. Yeehaw!
Close.
I think because I gauge checked and I felt like this person's telling the truth, I will just put on an act and I'll take out the decoy fancy book and pretend to decipher some divine revelation from it and just like open it up, flip a few pages and like look at it. And then
for now, your book will not give you any answers. For I, at the moment, am the one who writes in it. As I said, I am the tongue of the gods. I speak on their behalf when they cannot. You, while very devout, cannot be an earpiece to the voice of the gods.
Alright, I'll close the book. And I can't remember, I made this book try to look like my book, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know how this works at a character, but I'm constantly using my sleight of hand to... This is basically just to trick Faye. So
right.
However you want to take this. I'm trying to make it inconspicuous when I'm putting this book like away and then having my actual like weapon book.
Yep.
So it looks like they're the same. Like I'm trying to just like move them around a lot and stuff.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'll close it when they say that and like tuck it back where my book usually is and then nod and step forward.
All right, well then how do we do this? Because I'm very curious about this book already, so I'm gonna be like watching you every time you're like messing with this book, trying to figure out what the heck it is.
So I think
I'm
for
purposely-
now, I think for now you don't know the book well enough. So while he's doing this, you won't be able to tell the difference. As time goes on, we'll start talking about like whether or not you manage to learn which book is which. So what I want you to do over time is try to find ways to get better looks at the book, like clear, solid looks at the book. And then as you do,
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Just to make it clear, because I'm just trying to remember what I told her last session. I told her that like, oh yeah, like I look at this book, and so I only presented her this book that she knows about.
Sure,
So she may see I have a second book.
Right.
But yeah,
let's talk we can talk about how this game will work because it is going to come up later on. So the way this is going to work is you're going to know that there is one book and another book, but not which book is which. So I will be giving you like details of each book and what the differences are between them. And you'll be able to choose if you ever decide to do anything about the books, which book it is you're going to do something to. And that may be the real book, it may be the fake book. So your play on this could result in the real book getting damaged just as much as it could result in the fake book getting damaged, but you have changed it from one book to being the thing to two books.
Makes sense. I just wanted to make sure that, I mean, obviously it's not going to be something I think she would figure out right away.
Right.
I just wanted to be out there and said that like she is trying to
yeah,
watch
and I think
this
I'm
book
aware
stuff.
of that, so I'm purposely, so I don't know if there's like opposed checks or other, but I'm purposely trying to decoy this book as the...
I think like he's saying eventually.
Yeah, the first thing she
like,
needs to know
opposed
is what
checks.
the differences are between the book. And right now there's not enough time to really identify key features of the book. So, as the two of you step forward, these things are important to know. The first is that once you have signed this book, the two of you will not be prohibited from injuring each other, but there are consequences for injuring one another. Should you injure the other, you will hurt twice as much as they do. They will still hurt, but you will hurt more. So if you really, really want to end their life, be certain you also want to end yours. The second is that your minds will remain separate, but effects that can affect them will potentially affect both of you. You are entwined to the same goal, and this affects both you negatively, but also positively. You will be able to give one of yourselves something of benefit, and the other will gain it as well, even when you are not considered allies. So be warned, when fighting one another, anything you do to make yourself stronger will only help your foe. It is also very key to know that anything that your mind tries to do or your body tries to do that would place your ally in duress will cause your mind to stutter or your speech to halt slightly, occasionally. Your brain will keep you from doing what will bring you harm and your ally harm because of the last part. If you die, if one of you is to die within close proximity to the other will save the dying one, will give a piece of their life to that one, but in exchange lose a piece of their own. Keep each other safe, keep each other alive, or slowly feel each other die.
I'm not losing a piece of myself for this. I start to back up. I'm just kidding. She saved my butt. I already owe her.
This bond is unbreakable once the contract is signed, or until the gods release you. In exchange, you have an opportunity to empower yourselves and your patrons. If this sounds acceptable to you, step forward and sign here.
Yeah, I'll step forward.
He'll hand you a quill.
Yeah, as I sign, I'll just look back at her and say, you saved my life already, so I feel like I'm already in debt to you anyway, so I'm down when I sign my name.
Yeah. As you sign it, you will feel a sort of stirring sensation in your stomach, and a bit of a tingling throughout your veins. And you, Faye?
I feel like I'm signing up to just continuously save you, but I guess we do what we have to do. I'll sign it as well.
Yeah, as you sign it, you'll start to feel that same sensation. The stirring in your stomach, the feeling in your veins. And then the feeling in the veins will start to intensify, starting to warm your body, starting to make every bit of the blood that flows in your body, the skin that coats your body, feel a slight burn. But not a burn of pain. The burn you get from a good workout. The burn you get when you are emerging a new day, knowingly stronger than you were before, better than you were before. Your mind feels clearer. Your body feels stronger. And your mythic tears are active.
The power.
The gods have kissed you with a piece of themselves. If you fail, this piece will be lost. Take care of yourselves, because for now, they cannot intervene, and even when they can, it will only be in limited capacity. Deep beneath us lies the secret to how gods attain power. It is a blend of influence, of seized devotion, of innate ability, and of consumption of each other. One can ascend to gain pieces of what could bring one to godhood by bringing together enough people who devoutly follow you and your ideas. That is what this temple was devoted to. These brothers and sisters called themselves the Order of Sacred Ascendants. Their plan was to search for a series of creatures that roam the wilds, creatures known as the Wild Gods. These creatures had, by one means or another, managed to accumulate masses of followers, large masses of followers. These followers bestowed upon them pieces of godlike power because of the faith given to them. True faith, the belief that these things had godlike powers. Through each one of them that they slayed, they earned a piece, but they potentially earned a piece of each of these gods. Not all of it, for the followers were no more, or perhaps didn't know what they were to follow. Some enslaved even death, so those followers did carry over. Some still alive to pass the words, praying to a god they didn't understand, but believing in it nonetheless. Faith is a strong thing and carries on generation to generation. Faith can bring power, but it takes truest of faith to do it. The gods are nothing without people like you to spread that faith. But you are nothing without the gods giving you the power granted to them by that faith. So the circle is. So the circle remains. You are going to venture deep beneath this place to acquire what is necessary to begin your journey. Deep beneath there are the locations of many of the wild gods. You will need to make your way down there, find the book they use to track their locations, and a means to get back and forth beneath there. For the book is immovable. It will be permanently fastened to the lectern it sits upon. Look through it, locate your goal, return here with a way to get back. And please, there are dangers down there, lest I would have done it myself. Travel safely down there. Make wise decisions. You are too early now to fail at your mission, or we'd all look like fools. I have faith, but faith can easily be shattered by the action of fools. He will reach forward, close the book, and as he closes it, the book will sort of fade out of sight. And he will then push down on the lectern. And as he does, the lectern will start to swivel. And as it swivels, you will notice a stairway starting to emerge in the floor, as if this lectern were sort of drilling the stairs into the ground beneath them. This is where your journey begins. And I would like to believe it will not be where it ends. Safe travels.
Thank you, Roquette. Roquette.
Roquefort.
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 Thank you.
I tried.
Sounded like you said Roquefort. Like, what, are we building a fort?
That's what I said. Is that not how you pronounce it?
Roquefort, yes.
Yeah, see?
Alright.
Yeah, do you make your way down the stairs?
I think so.
Yeah.
The two of you proceed down. The stairs go for quite some time, until eventually you reach a hallway ahead of you. It is rather dark down here. Can either of you see in the dark?
No.
I have dark vision, 60 feet.
But I think I can do light, so I'll just toss light on my weapon.
I think light is 10 minutes per level. Yes, it is. You light your weapon to brighten the way. I feel like for a moment, as Foedus is kind of like, Foedus's eyes adjust to the dark vision, there's that moment where the light comes on and it's just like, oh, right, light.
Maybe you should give me a 30, 40 feet, or how far does the light go?
20 feet,
right?
if I remember correctly. I thought it was dim light.
Light 20-foot radius, and increasing the light level for an additional 20 feet by one step.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's like bright then dim or whatever for
shedding normal light. It's normal light and then dim light. That's correct.
So yeah, I want to be like at the edge of her dim light as best I can, so I'm shrouded in darkness still and scout ahead 40 feet.
Yeah, absolutely. You will not even get 40 feet down before, like, as soon as she lights it, you'll notice that at the end of the hall, it turns to the right.
Oh yeah, I just let her know about this plan. And what's
I don't know how I feel about this plan.
It's only 40 feet. I'm sure you can run that distance quickly.
It is a 5-foot wide tunnel.
I'll take out some chalk and I'll start marking our way. If it ever gets to a point where like forks,
Yeah.
where we need to like remember our way back, I have a piece of chalk I can mark which way to go.
Very well.
But if it's just one way for now, then I'll just leave it.
Yep. You can
actually. He mentioned some, I don't know, might be some magic at play. I'll just start marking every like turn we make. I'll just
That's fine.
A little mark in case stuff happens.
But yeah, you can slip around, get a little ahead. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah. Stealthy, stealth. I should put this on, it is on my summary. Stealthing.
Yeah. And 18 is good. You will reach a dead end to this hall. There is a lectern at the end of this hall, and a small sign against it that reads, "Truth is often just ignorant belief."
Is this in common?
It is in common.
Yeah, I'll just. I don't know if she's holding back until I let her know, but if
Yeah, you said that. I don't know if she's stubbornly moving forward. It's up to her.
But yeah, I'll just start whispering back. Dead end. Come on.
There is only one way to go. That this single hallway.
Yeah, I mean, like, come here.
Oh, okay.
Is what I'm saying. Come see this.
I hate this plan of yours.
Why? You don't want to be safe and careful?
I mean, I'd feel like you're safer if you were next to me, not 40 feet ahead.
You're shining a light, announcing to everyone where you are. It's dangerous. It's better I scout ahead to make sure we're not...
Alright, whatever.
Anyways, there's this lectern here. Read this. What do you think of this?
I mean... I guess it makes sense in terms of what they're telling us about the gods.
Is it some sort of riddle that we're supposed to solve to proceed?
I don't know. I'll start touching this lectern and see if it moves down like the other one did.
It does not.
Darn, okay.
As you're hitting it, though, you will notice the book is open, and it has nothing written on the pages. Yeah, there's a book on top of the lectern, sorry. But the pages are empty.
Wait, then where was that?
That was on a sign on the wall.
Okay, on a sign.
Yes.
There's nothing written on these pages. Odd.
Alright. Crack my knuckles and I'll cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, you cast Detect Magic. And let me double check something here. Give me a will save as you do.
Sure thing.
Yeah, you will see that the wall before you is magical.
Behind the lectern? Or...
Behind the lectern, yes.
Alright. And I believe I probably should invest a single point in that. I can't roll to identify anything.
You don't have any knowledge?
Just religion.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll look to her and say the wall is magical. Do you have a way to detect magic? Maybe you can identify the school. Maybe it's illusionary. I'll just try to touch the wall, try to like walk through it or like.
Yeah, give me a will save. And then yeah, what are you doing, Faye? While he's doing that.
Yeah, so I'll do what he says. I'll detect magic, and then. Oh, I forgot to change this. Yeah,
yep.
Let me figure this out.
I got it. I remember exactly where this is.
Okay.
Here, and there. Okay. So yeah, you can cast Detect Magic and give me a will save. Yeah, as you watch him walk through the wall, you can give me a knowledge arcana.
All right. I like my knowledge, so I'll still do it.
Yeah, very, very clearly illusion. In fact, it is an illusory wall spell. But
I'll just be
before,
like, yeah, illusory wall spell.
as you're saying that, as he walks through the wall, on the other side, Foedus, you will see a room decorated in paintings depicting various different images. One image is the image of a large face with a mouth open wide, sucking in the souls of people in worship, like a giant head with people like bowing down in praise, while the mouth is agape, and you can see like their spirits being pulled from their bodies. The next is a shining and sort of like holy looking figure with a normal person stabbing them in the back, like a plainclothes person just knifing them in the back. The last one is a depiction of various people in a circle. Each one is shaking hands with the person to their left and stabbing the person in their right in the back. But the most important thing that you see on the other side of this is a small ball of glowing light that proceeds to send a jolt of electricity in your direction. Let me double check the stats for this. Does a 10 hit your touch? Remember, you're flat-footed. Yep.
Flat-footed, yes.
All right. Unless you have some way to not be flat-footed. But I don't think Monk gets that until 4th level.
Yeah, I have combat reflexes, but that just... I'm still flat-footed, but I can make attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, take 4 points of damage. And I need your figures out to start combat, right?
Yeah.
All right, out you go. Wait, that shouldn't be it. I could have swore I did the... I guess I screwed something up there. Thought I pulled your tokens over. Hold, please.
Mine's out. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, but I wanted the actual... I gave you guys actual tokens, and I don't know why they're not... Oh, no, I know what I did wrong. Hold, please.
Do you want to take a couple-minute break and I can get my kids situated in bed?
Yeah, that sounds good for me. Let's take a short break, and when we get back, you can start battle. See you shortly. Get back at it. Bring this thing in here. I don't care if you guys see what it is. Select all of you. Right. Oh, can I do them all at once?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Cool. Thank you, sir. Roll initiative.
Why does it say... Yeah, why is it saying our name? Oh, is our token name not...
Oh, there's probably the... I forgot you have to change the token name separately. Hold, please.
I was wondering if it was something I had to do.
Did that fix it? No. It'll fix it for next combat.
Yeah, whatever. What the hell is this thing?
So yeah, you are like here. As it appears, you are on the other side of the wall. And you will go first there. Foedus.
Alright. Dropping my bag is a free action.
Yep. Thud, it sounds. Do you have anything glass in it?
Let's double check. Backpack. I have soap, bedroll, flint and steel, water skin, chalk, and rope.
All right, good stuff.
And the
Ow, that hurt.
Ooh, you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm all right. Hurts my pride more than my body. Wait, by pride I do not mean dick.
As a move action, I would like to study my target.
Study away.
I believe I just get a +1/+1.
Yes, you are still low level.
Yeah, so I will be studying my target. And I will, as a standard action, cast Shield of Faith. Yeah.
All right.
That is my turn.
Yes. That will bring us to its turn. Oh, wait, I didn't start combat technically, did I? Where's the... Because I don't see the ability to move.
Yeah, you have not begun it.
There it is. Begin combat. All right. So now I'll move to it. I'm going to give it some hit points here because they're not on the token for some reason. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Cool.
It's 13 feet.
Why can you not give it hit points on the token?
It should auto when you right click it or click it.
No, it
should
shows
pop up
0
below
hit
it.
points. And when I right click on it, it just has a bag that says attack with its attack.
Did you start up your stream?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like wigging out for me, but it's still showing on the be right back screen.
Let me double check
Refresh,
because
though.
this happened the other
Oh
day.
no,
Okay.
it was just mine.
No,
being,
thank
like,
God.
Frozen.
It did happen to me the other day, and I had to redo it.
Redo it.
All right, I'm just gonna have to track it a different way, and I'll figure this out later. But it will stay where it is and send 2 rays of light at you. Pew! 11
Those
versus
against my
touch
touch?
and 6 versus touch.
Miss.
Damn. Faye.
So like, how far away is this thing from me? Like, obviously, I have to
you
move
haven't
it far
crossed through the
enough
wall
for it to
yet, so you don't see it yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna move far enough that I cross through the wall.
Yep,
so
you'll
I can see it.
Yeah, you'll see Foedus there on the literally on the other side of the wall. And yeah, you can see that it is a small globe of glowing light.
All right, I want to do my free knowledge check on it.
Absolutely. Give me a knowledge religion. This is a lantern archon. They are not particularly strong creatures that shoot little rays of energy, light, that are unaffected by DR. They have dark vision and... Ooh, I forgot about this ability because it's not giving me the details on the thing.
The aura.
Yep.
Archon aura.
I don't think it matters inherently because I think it has a limited...
I think it does matter. I think, or it's like the spell. I think it might affect only me if I'm because I'm evil.
Yeah, but I thought it was relatively weak. Yeah, it's give me a fortitude save. No, I'm sorry. Give me a
Pretty will, I think, right?
will save.
Let's go.
You are fine. And it's any hostile creature. So as you move through the wall, Faye, you will also need to give me the will save.
Oh.
All right, completely worthless monster here. Here we go.
Okay, so do I have enough movement left to try to get up next?
Oh yeah,
to
because
it?
you were like right on the other side of the wall, so you can move an extra
Okay.
5 feet. So you move 5 feet and you're at Foedus, and you can move another 5 feet. Actually, you need one more will save for me. I just remembered you haven't technically will saved to move through the wall yet.
No. Okay.
Okay, you're fine. All right, yeah,
Yeah,
you can move
like-
up on it. There was the chance you rolled a 1.
True.
Oh, it's game pause. So I technically
yep.
can't move my token, but
There you go.
do I need to do anything to like squeeze past him, or is this
No,
open
you're fine.
enough?
It's
that-
open enough.
Okay.
And this thing
Okay.
cannot provoke AOs
So I would have been. I'm not trying to get like right in front of him if I don't have to be right in front of him.
because it's ranged.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we swift action, fervor. I have like so many things. Do you? So when I'm doing this stuff, because it's like a lot to press. If it's like a spell that we all know very well, like Bless, Divine Favor, Shield of Faith, do you want me posting the spells
No,
all the time? Well,
I want to make something very clear though. This thing is very weak. Like
True.
that this
Yeah.
is not a terribly difficult
Oh
thing.
my gosh, yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
We'll just attack it.
It's a demon lord.
They're all demons. Oh, that was a horrible attack roll.
It was
though.
a horrible attack roll. That will actually not hit it.
Jesus, I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2. God damn.
All right. Well, can't help you if you can't hit it. So.
True. Oh well, whatever.
Cetus.
Is there space to flank it or no?
Yeah, you could get around it to flank it.
Or I'll ask her because she acknowledged it. Can this thing be flanked? Because it's like a ball of light or whatever.
It can be flanked. Yes, it is not immune to
Yes,
flanking.
yes, it can.
Then I will
Get your butt over there.
How much space do I have to do to get in flank?
20 feet.
Okay, so I cannot full attack.
No.
Okay, so I will get in flank and smack it.
I just realized it.
I think it's not a token or something. I think that's the issue. But anyway, because I can't target it.
Oh, weird. Why is it you could drag out something that's not a token?
Weird.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, wasn't working for a second. Okay, and I believe I'm just swinging. Just making sure I have everything clicked on here. I have studied target. I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight defensively.
All right.
And we'll be swinging, and I'll add in the flank. Attack roll bonus flanking. And that looks like it's everything. Let's go! 17.
Ooh, that will hit it. And as you hit it, you will remind Faye of something. This thing has damage reduction against anything that is not an evil weapon.
Ooh.
But it will still. It's a significant
Is
damage
my
reduction
book
as
an
well.
evil weapon? I don't know.
Your book is not an evil weapon. It is not evil aligned.
That would be too OP.
But it will still
Alright.
take some pain from it. But you'll know it took very little from it.
Okay. That's all I got.
All right, it will go. You dealt it damage, so it will keep its focus on you. I need to double check one thing real quick. As you hit it, I need you to give me a will save as well. It's one of its powers triggers.
21.
Yes, you will.
And there's
One
those notes
second
there.
here.
I think you can
Yeah,
see those.
I'm double checking them. Yeah, you are. This thing suddenly seems to be like not just a ball of light, but it's also kind of like transparent. Maybe like it's not really entirely there as it makes its attacks on you. 13 and 15 versus touch.
Spell-like ability, or what's it doing? Or is it?
It's an attack of its. No, it's just an attack.
Oh. These are against my touch.
Yep.
Which is a big miss.
All right. You dodge easily out of the way as these rays shoot from it.
You see in this Faye? It's like translucent or something. What's going on with this thing?
You see no such thing, Faye, but you may swing on it.
You seeing this? You seeing this shit? Open your eyes.
Was the like flanking thing like one that popped up for you? Because it's not popping up for me.
The second box. If you click into it, it's like one of the options. You can just click it.
I'm just getting no options when I.
When you're in the attack box. Attack
Yeah.
dial?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I don't know. You just it's just a +2. You just do it on the fly. In our heads.
Ooh, that will hit as well. And I need a will save from you to have the ability trigger. Yes, it will also become seemingly translucent to you.
Like, oh, yeah, now I see what you're seeing.
What does it mean?
I don't know. Do I know anything about any ability where it's able to go
Yeah, give me a
translucent?
spellcraft check.
Okay, I'm like,
You knew stuff.
I do. Give me a second.
You will
I know
recognize
things.
this to be a shadow conjuration. Well, it is not entirely a irrelevant thing. You know it is not as strong as it appears to be. And as that realization comes to you, you will also realize that it is much more damaged than you initially saw it from your cuts. It seems like it has very little left of its magical energy holding it together.
It's almost
Keep
dead.
smacking it?
But yeah, just keep smacking it.
All right. I will use Flurry of Blows as a full attack action. And swing. Flanking. Hiya, hiya. I think I get another shot. if it's
Ooh,
still
you don't
alive.
need another shot. That will down it. The shadow disappears, fading into obscurity. And I will bring us out of the combat. And where is the end combat thing? Is it
Oh,
delete?
as soon as there's a button to end my turn, it automatically moves it forward. That's interesting.
Yep. And then you can both take that. There you go. Your minuscule experience.
I feel like I barely learned anything from that fight. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
We're in this room now with these paintings, right?
Yeah, there are just the paintings. This thing has disappeared. There is no... looking at the room, there is no way in or out. The wall that you pass through, you can see at least through enough that you know that it's a false wall. But otherwise, you see nowhere else to go.
Sanatory, I guess. Well, I mean, I'm better. You probably better just detect magic because I can't learn.
Yeah, I
anything from
guess
it.
I'll just detect magic around the room.
Yeah. You can detect magic. Give me a perception check as you do this.
I'll give you one as well. I'm just looking around the room as well.
And yeah, the two of you will look around the room. You will not see any magic in the room, but you will notice that there is something unusual about one of the walls. One of the walls has it's like you've got your torch there. It's clear that it's not flush properly with the wall. It is recessed a little bit.
Can I figure anything out about this wall with like knowledge engineering?
Yeah, you can give me a knowledge engineering check. That is a good idea here. So yeah, you're looking at this, and you realize as far back as it is, if this thing is on like some sort of track, it would be at about the distance that it would be like if you had a sliding wall. So it's maneuvered far enough back, and as you're kind of looking down, you notice the way the stonework ends on each point is as if someone had cut out a space for this wall section to just be here. So it's likely there is some sort of thing that causes this wall to move.
All right, I'll convey that. I think this is a sliding wall, and we just need to find like the mechanism to make it slide.
Yeah, I'll take a 2-minute slow examination of the wall, look for traps, make sure look for secret buttons that need to be pressed or anything like that.
Yeah, if you take your time, you can look about the room. Are there any objects that you don't interact with when you are looking about the room?
As long as I'm satisfied there's no danger to it, so I'm like checking for traps, then I'll touch everything and look at everything.
So as you pick up the paintings, you'll hear, like as you like lift each painting, you'll hear a very slight clicking noise. And the other thing you'll notice as you're lifting each of them is that they weigh a noticeably different amount.
And there's 2 paintings you said, or how many?
3 paintings. There is the mouth sucking up the souls. There is the holy figure being slain by a regular Joe. And there is the the people standing in a circle, shaking hands and stabbing each other in the back.
Maybe
That
we need to
seems
order
very,
these?
I mean, I'm just feeling like one painting fits our scenario here a little more than the others.
Yeah, I'll just think on my religiousness. So think if this is depicting any story I know about, or there's like an ordering to these in some way or something.
Yeah, you're looking at them, and it's just none of this is quite fitting what you understand. You remember a little bit about what Roquefort had said before you came down here, about there being some sort of ascension process, and how it has something to do with getting enough following. But so maybe this one with the mouth sucking on the souls is somewhere in is like the second. But as far as the other 2, it is hard to tell which way it's supposed to go.
Yeah, unless Faye has any idea, I'll just trial and error try to do what I think is the right order of them.
Okay.
I have the idea that it must be an ordering. It looked like a story it's trying to tell.
Yeah.
So
Roll me a D9.
Okay.
I think it actually wouldn't have been that much, but you will put them on, and the ceiling will shrink down, will come down by 6 inches.
No. I think every time we do it wrong, it's gonna squish us.
Okay, so I think if we're thinking this through, like if it's a thing, average Joe killing a god thing, and then we have the souls. Like, it looks like a monster sucking souls?
No, it looks like a person sucking up the souls of people.
Of people.
Yes, of worshippers.
And then the last one is people
standing in a circle, shaking hands with one hand and stabbing the other person in the hand with the other.
Okay.
And what order did I put them in right now? Like, what's 1, 2, 3?
Right now you have you're assuming you know which way 1, 2, and 3 are, but you have the shining figure being stabbed by the normal person in the middle of the other 2 pictures.
I think that one needs to be first, because it's they're trying to depict like a regular person killing a god, right? So that's the first thing they were doing here, is just if they're ascending, right? It's like a regular person killing a god. Although I'm not really sure where the shaking hands and stabbing each other in the back fits in here, but whether it would be second or third. But it seems like regular person kills a god to get power. And then once they're powerful enough, they suck souls out of other people.
But to get to the power to kill a god, don't we need to absorb souls? So maybe that's for the killing the god.
I feel like absorbing souls, though, is you already have god power to do that. How the heck do you absorb souls without some sort of power?
True. And you said when we were handling the paintings, they felt like they weighed different weights?
That is correct.
Is there any way that... so can I just take them all off and try to arrange them on the floor just in weight?
Yeah, you can do that. If you arrange them that way, they will be the handshaking one is the lightest. The mouth sucking up the souls is the next one in terms of weight, and then the heaviest is the shining figure.
Yeah, I just let her know that I can tell that these weigh significantly different, and this is the order from lightest to heaviest. It seems like perhaps the mechanism of this is the weight will be the proper weight on the handle there. That's how it knows the right things on there.
So, say it again, the shining figure, say what that one is again.
It is a shining figure being slain by a normal looking figure, just an average person.
Okay.
God slaying. Or someone who has divine powers is being slain.
I still feel like that one would be first.
What is the one sucking soul? Is it sucking soul from a normal looking person, or is it the shining person sucking
No,
soul
it is you can't tell because it's just a large like head that is sucking up the souls of people like bowing down in worship.
Huh. So that one could be first then if they're stabbing that thing. It's hard to know exactly which order. Because it's like, are they trying to show here, like, okay, this is a god, and then a regular looking person killing the god, and then the shaking hand stabbing people in the back? Or is it the regular person killing to get god powers? How many inches do we have here until we feel like
so you
we
have
would be crushed?
You have like at least 4 feet before it becomes uncomfortable.
Okay.
But will that interfere with being able to put the paintings up?
Yes, it will.
Oh, okay, so what point does that happen?
That is at the 4 foot mark as well. You'll be able to put them up one more time, and then you will not be able to put them up again. So that could be where the trap triggers the remainder of the way and smashes you.
Yeah.
Go darn.
But you never know. But it is a half an inch at a time, so you still have 3.5, or you still have 3.5 actions. Or it is, it is a half a foot each time. So you still have 3.5 actions.
So yeah,
you still have, you still have 7 actions.
Okay, so can you tell us the current one order we just did that was incorrect?
Yeah, so you had the standing in a circle, shaking hands and stabbing each other in the back, then the shining figure being stabbed, and then the mouth sucking souls.
Okay.
Because he said in a random order. I hate that it zooms in when you do that.
I know, it's annoying. I think we
I'll have to figure that out. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I think we should try trying to decide. So it doesn't look like there's any correlation between like any of the people or figures that any of these have. Do any of them look similar, or is it all just kind of ambiguous?
It is all ambiguous.
Okay.
But for my check, I was confident that the one of them should be in the middle or of the scenarios, right?
Yes, you were confident. Now, whether or not that is correct or incorrect confidence.
I just want to relay that to Faye. I'll say what Rockfort was telling us about. It seemed like perhaps he was hinting at the order of things, and I was trying to remember what he said, or they said. And it seemed like I'll point to the one that I think should be in the middle. Like this one, I'm pretty sure should be in the middle of things. What do you think? I don't know.
Am I able to make a check to see if I feel the same way or not?
You can give me a knowledge religion on this. Absolutely.
Okay.
Ooh. So with your knowledge religion, you're pretty sure that you're right on your perspective. Initially, you said that the figure stabbing in the back, the normal figure stabbing the god in the back was the first one. You're pretty sure that's right. And then would come the sucking of souls, and then would come the what you now realize as you're looking at this with a 31 is what they call the game of gods. It is making
That's what I was
deals and
thinking.
making betrayals.
Yeah, how the gods yeah, okay. So I'll convey to you now. I'm pretty sure it's this order, and I'll explain like why I think it's that order.
And does that order correspond with any of those weights or anything, or no?
No.
The order of the weight. Okay.
Well, I guess it actually. I'm sorry. It does. It's in reverse order. So the heaviest is first, and the lightest is last.
All right, and then we look at the pegs or whatever they're hanging on. Does it seem to indicate which order, or is there any indication?
That part it does not. So you basically decide if it is in left to right reading order or right to left reading order.
I feel like things are always left to right. Like I
Well,
just
in this world, is that how most text is?
That is
conveyed,
how most
left to
text
right?
is conveyed. Yes.
I think we do it in the way
Alright,
most text is
that's right.
conveyed. I mean, that seems logical.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. Yeah.
The wall will
I'll
come
sign
down 6 inches.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
in. Uh-oh.
Let me check something as it does. Okay. Carry on. Think it through.
When we put them up, we were putting them one up at a time, right?
Correct.
Or was it? Okay, and when we put up one at a time, nothing happened.
Nothing happens if just
one.
one is up. You hear a slight clicking sound, but nothing actually happens.
When I placed them the first time, did the clicks sound different? Like I know when you're lockpicking, you hear the click, and it's like the click.
So what I'm going to say
anything
here
reminding me of that or no?
is, I guess you have ranks in disable device. So I will say that yes,
That's
you
what
did
I'm
notice a
guessing.
difference between the clicks.
Did it sound like a good click that I'm used to hearing when I lockpick something? Or it just...
When she put up the second one, it sounded different than the first and third.
I'll relay that information.
It's hard to tell which is the right or wrong click unless you know the mechanism. But you definitely will
say-
notice there's a difference in the clicks.
Okay, so from the first round, they all sounded similar. This round, two of them sounded like they did before, but one sounded different.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to interpret that as we got one right. So I'll let her know that this middle one is the one you're saying, right?
Yes.
So then maybe they want it in the maybe this is being read in the opposite order.
Maybe
Maybe
because
it's like
we're
more
going
like
about this the reverse way. We're starting from like normally we're supposed to be already gods, but we're not. I don't know. You want to switch them around and try?
yeah. I guess switch them around and try the
All right, we leave
3,
the
2,
middle
1
on.
basically versus
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
That will cause the wall to slide open and the ceiling to
God.
retract. And as the wall opens, the paintings drop to the floor.
Ugh.
There's like a hook attached, and they will like fall to the floor with the hook.
All right.
I feel weird about that, and I go hang the paintings back up where they were, or where they originally were.
You'll find that like they're locked onto the chain that holds them now. There's like a mechanism that is wrapped around
Okay.
to lock them in place.
Kind of bothers me paintings being on the floor-ish, but whatever. I guess I can't move them and have the door stay open.
But yeah, you can make your way through here.
Can she make a check? Was my conclusion on that right or not? Or we don't know?
Which
Like, if they,
you
when I was
do
saying they
not. I
wanted-
double checked all
Oh,
of
you
your
don't know.
skills. None of you have the skills required to know the answer to that question.
Okay.
To why it was that way.
All right. Well, I'll just believe that.
Weird. Now I want to know what skill it is. Why don't I have it?
Knowledge puzzle solving.
No.
Hmm,
You can
linguistics, maybe. That would make sense to be a
Probably.
linguistic skill. Yeah.
you
Knew I should
did.
have taken
A
linguistics.
hint is you at least had a little piece of it, which is like, do any languages that we know or what does it do? Most languages read from left to right, or do languages in your world read from left to right? And so I double checked your sheets to see exactly what you had, and then went forward with it. So, but this opens into a hallway that immediately juts to the left. That is dark.
All right, I throw my light back up and
I go
get on up
30 feet,
there.
or 40 feet in advance.
Yeah, you can come down to where it turns left and goes straight down. About halfway down, you can see like a slight indent into the wall, and then it goes further up, at least to the end of your dark vision.
Yeah, I will be stealthing, so moving at half speed and taking my time and approaching cautiously.
Yeah.
Perceiving the floors and stuff. I'm using my rogueness to look for traps or anything like that.
Yeah, you can keep your eyes open. Give me a perception.
Sure.
Yeah, as you are making your way down the hall, you will notice a sign on a door to your right as you come up on it. You can see that about 20 more feet down the hall turns to the left. But there's a sign on your right that says, "Devout servants only."
And then, so it kind of tees. So there's a left, and then
there's a door to the right, and then if you go up 20 more feet, it turns left.
Okay, more than left.
Right.
All right, I'll just whisper back. I'll just say, "There's a door here. Come on."
I will move up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just point to the door.
Yep.
This.
It says "Devout servants only."
I mean, that sounds like us, but it
True.
sounds like me. I don't know about you.
Hey, I'm devout.
Are you? You don't even know the name of your god. How devout can you be?
You don't know the name of my god either. And I'll
Well,
check
yeah,
the
I'm
door-
not worshipping them, so I mean...
check the door for traps / if it's locked in, etc.
The door is neither trapped nor locked.
I just motion a hand to her to open the door. Looks good.
Okay, I'll open the door.
You open the door, and inside you will see a large metallic creature standing in the center of the room. It does not move. Give me a knowledge check.
Which
knowledge Arcana.
Knowledge golems.
Ooh. I gotta double check to see if that's enough. 10 plus CR. I think that is enough then. I don't think they're that high, right? No, you don't know too much about this, but you will know that it is an iron golem. So it is immune to magic and has very strong resistance to damage.
Well, that's terrifying. Can we see anything else in this room?
On the other side of the room is a door.
Okay, that's a little spooky, but
Why? I thought you said you were devout. You should just walk in and should let you pass, no?
Hopefully. Yep. I will tentatively take a step into the room.
Illegal entry detected. And I will need you to...
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck!
Roll into initiative.
You lied, you're not devout.
I am, I swear to God I am. Why is my initiative so bad?
What's going on? I'm in the wrong tool.
Gonna roll that initiative yet, John?
Oh, is the combat thing on?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't see the...
I have the carousel up. My little baby, the carousel that I love so much. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You're such a cute little carousel. Foedus, you're up first as you watch this thing sort of spring to life.
What are we doing? Is this thing... You said this thing was...
I don't know, it's really strong, but, like... Is it devout servants only? We're devout servants? I don't know. I yell at it, I am devout, you are wrong.
I just try. Can I just like grab her and throw her back and close the door? Is my full thing?
Yeah, you can give me a CMB.
Okay, CMB. Hiya.
No.
Nope. You reach out to grab her.
She's resisting me?
But
I mean, don't you still have to beat my CMD, or if I don't resist?
No, if I'm resisting you.
so
Like,
if she doesn't know you're about to do this, you do get surprise on her, but she would like a person's body is like going to resist if something just suddenly pulls on them.
Sure. Okay,
It's your body's natural
grab her.
response. So yeah, you'll grab hold, but you'll like lose the grip as you go to pull back, as her body just kind of like in kind of like shock, stays still.
Okay. Then I will just ready in action to shut the door when she runs out. So
Okay.
let's get out of here. That's it.
Faye.
Oh, I get to go.
Yeah, you get to go.
Hmm. I mean, I don't believe I'm a legal entry, but I don't know.
That's what it said.
I
You
don't
know what
believe it.
is.
You can carry on in if you'd like.
Ugh. I want a will save to see if it's actually.
Go for it. You can try to
Real.
will disbelieve it.
Oh, will to disbelieve. Oh.
Yeah, it's real. It's super real.
Damn it. Okay, I'll step out.
All right. The door shuts behind you and we can exit combat.
Yeah, I'll listen at the door. Do I hear like thuds of thing coming
No.
forward or no?
Call bullshit on this thing. I'm a devout servant. I'm
I
irritated.
think perhaps the old inhabitants of this temple had maybe a code word they would say to disarm it, perhaps. That's why they
True,
would
maybe
know if
it's
they
a
were devout.
specific devout servant. I guess it doesn't say devout to what.
Well, let's see if we can find what we're looking for. If we don't find it, it must be through that way. But there's another way up that way.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll continue.
Yeah, give me
Up and
another
over.
perception check and I'll take you guys to where the next key junction is.
And I'm using chalk every turn.
Yep.
Just to, like,
You will carry on down, turning left down the hallway, going straight a ways, turning left again. And at the as you go a good ways down this hallway, there will be an intersection that goes either left or straight ahead. Too far to the left to see what's down that way, and too far ahead to see what's that way.
I'll let her catch up to me and say, which way do you want to go?
I choose straight ahead.
All right, I'll mark on chalk our path that we took and continue straight ahead.
All right. You can resume straight ahead. The hall will go for quite some distance before I will need you to give me a perception check. Yeah. You will come around a corner to your left, follow around another corner to your left, and come to a T intersection leading either left or right.
You pick this time.
All right, I'll go right and make marking with chalk.
Yeah. You head around right. Give me another perception check. Yeah. You come around a corner to your right, another right a little ways down, and then end up at a door. Just a plain, dark wood door.
No signage or anything.
No signage.
All right, I will take 2 minutes to inspect it carefully.
Yeah. You carefully inspect the door, and it is not trapped.
I jiggle the handles are locked.
It is not locked.
I'll open this one.
Yeah, you can open the door. Inside, there is a very beautifully decorated bedroom. The bed is covered in lush pillows. There are chairs all about the room with deep red walls. The bed has one of those... why am I not forgetting the name of it? The thing that
Canopy?
is a canopy bed. So it has lace kind of draped down all around it. And lying center of the bed is a very barely dressed woman who waves at you as you open the door.
Hello. This is clearly some sort of trap, I whisper to her.
Yeah, let's just shut this and move on.
Well, what else is in the room? Do I see another doorway, or is it just this room?
There is a door on the opposite side of the room. The figure will gesture for you to come in.
Who are you?
The figure will get up out of the bed and make their way towards you.
Ugh.
I'm your fantasy.
Ugh. Definitely
Everything
not mine.
you've ever wanted.
Nope.
Come now, you don't know until you have.
Not super. I mean, kind of interested, but obviously you're a trap. So, you have
Why
any
would I be
knowledge
a
about where-
trap?
Because
I
there's no...
am a place of
different-
vestige for those who worship here. A place where they may rest and recover for the night.
Oh, interesting. Wonder, are you some
Luna,
sort of
is
a
that
magic?
you?
A gift to the devout.
True. They probably use this to get. That's crazy. You're
Oh
not,
my
you're not probably
God.
real though.
Why would I not be real?
Because you just exist here to be used day after day to give people bonuses, boons.
To make people feel better about their decision. What brings someone over to understanding better than an emotionally intimate connection?
How have you been surviving down here? It feels like no one's been here for a long time.
There is food that is set down here for me each day.
Really?
She walks over to a drawer on the other side of the bed and opens it.
How old does she look?
She looks very young. Like, probably too young to have been here for this long, but you also know that elves don't typically lose their age.
She looks elven.
And she may have some elven features. A lot of her features seem semi-ambiguous. So there's like hints of elven there. There's some hints of human. She's a little bit short for an elf, though. Almost even a little bit short for a human. But really too tall to be a halfling. Broad shoulders, but not quite like dwarven broad shoulders.
Alright, I think it's time to move on.
She'll
Well, what's on the other
offer
side of that
you.
door?
She'll offer you a plate of fruits and nuts.
I
Okay,
don't
we're
want
good.
whatever poison food you got in here, no thanks.
Very
but
well.
my fair lady, what's on that other side of that door over there?
On the other side of the door of this room is a room that will likely keep you trapped for some time.
Oh. Well, what is it?
It is a room of many locks.
What's the point of it?
To find the way through them, you must unlock the right locks.
Can we shut this door and move on now? Do you really
What
have
if- what
to
we
ask her a
need-
million questions?
What if we need is at the other side of that door?
I know where the key is.
Where's the key?
Let me guess, and you're... Never mind.
No, it wouldn't be so crude.
It is part of my obligation to get to know you emotionally before we can discuss where the keys lie. You must show that you are a person that is strong in not just physicality and of brain, but also love and dedication and understanding.
True.
Pretty sure I can show love, dedication, understanding in a lot other ways that aren't going to be time consuming and deal with whatever the heck you are. I'm turning around. Are you coming with me?
What's at the end of this lock room?
Oh my god.
Why would someone waste time doing it? Is it something worth it? What is it?
I have not been told what lies beyond the Room of Many Locks. I only know from people that have come back into this room from the Room of Many Locks that there is a room filled with locks. And what does a room with locks exist for except to be opened and passed through?
Through. Faye, what if what we're looking for is beyond that room?
We have 2 other ways that we haven't explored yet. I'm down to explore those 2 ways, and if we get down to it, then we can come back to this Room of Many Locks, but I'm not feeling like where we need to go is past this succubus or whatever the heck she is.
I can help
There you
make things easier for you if you'd like before you go.
No thanks. No, I'm a pass.
With a simple kiss, I can
No.
give you a better chance at making your
like
way
things
through this.
hard.
Oh,
And
God.
I can get them there if you'd like.
No, you just said you'd make it easier. I said I like it hard.
Oh my god.
Things can be quite easy and quite hard. It is
Oh my.
a combination
I
of
can't
sugar and
handle
water.
the
isn't working
puns.
anymore. Thank you. If you're content being here, good best of luck.
As you say that, can I get a will save from you, Foedus?
An illusion? Or is she promising wealth or power?
She's trying to
She
seduce you.
is indeed promising you power. She has promised you power in the form of being able to complete this with her aid. And you'll find that it is compelling to you suddenly. Very compelling. And the only cost is just being with her for a little bit. That's all.
If I'm being forced to do it, sure, but my RP argument of not doing it is that she mentioned giving away some emotional...
You are being compelled to
Okay.
do it.
Then yeah, I proceed as I'm being forced to.
I mean, if you start trying to walk into this room, I'm gonna try to stop you or shut the door.
But boobs.
Which one are you
No.
going to do? Stop him or shut the door?
Well, I guess it depends.
Because he's already in the room.
Okay, if he's already in the room, then I would try to stop him and drag him out of the room.
All right, give me a CMB.
Do I happen to get my int bonus to CMB
No.
without? No, god damn it. Oh no. Do I have a better way to stop you? What does this do? No, it's not gonna help. Good, Dana. Alright. I gotta hope for a high roll. Oh, God.
That is unfortunately not the roll you needed.
Damn it.
And he will make his way towards this thing. A gift
Okay.
for you, my champion. Tell me
I'll
about
try to-
yourself.
If I have a second, I'm gonna try to put myself in between them.
Yeah, you can rush up and get between. Since he is moving
I
rather
don't know. I'm
slowly.
trying to like cover his eyes and be like, back up, no boobs today.
Even with your hand over his eyes, it looks as if he is looking straight through you. Foedus, you can still see, like, through her hand, her like, image.
Awooga.
Damn it! I'm gonna try to slap you and snap you out of it, even if it means I take
All right.
damage too.
Make an attack roll.
I'm like, no, stop. How do I just do a regular attack roll?
On the combat page, melee.
Melee.
Click
Oh, well,
the
this
word
is going to be
melee.
horrible too. But this is actually wrong because my attack rolls should have my int, and this isn't having
It's
my
when
int
you're
here.
using your weapon.
Oh, it has to be specifically with that
Yes.
weapon? Okay. Damn it, I don't want to stab you with my weapon. Ah!
Am I considered flat?
You are considered flat-footed, yes. You do not expect the slap to come.
That'll hit my flat-foot AC.
All right. Roll a d3 plus your strength. It's not your weapon. and then you will take double what you deal to him. So you'll
For, like,
take
a minimum?
he'll take 1 and you'll take 2 because
Okay.
you deal a minimum of 1.
Oh.
Does it do anything? Is he back to his senses at all?
No,
Oh
something
my God.
much stronger compels him as you slap
Shit.
him. What do you say as she slaps you, stopping you from just being able to talk with this woman?
Get out of the way, boobs.
You are being seduced. You're being a dumbass.
But I don't know if there's any another save because she's asking me to do something I would not want to do. Reveal information about myself or no?
Ooh, that's a fair point there. I believe you do get another save here. Let's see. Yeah, I will give it to you. You may give me another save here. No, you feel compelled to say a little bit about yourself. You'll keep some things secret. But you
Yeah, I would
will
try
at
to
least like give
reveal
her your
minimum.
name and
Sure.
Damn it! I don't know how to help you, but my next attempt after
It's
whatever
me.
happens.
I want some private time with this elf.
he just wants to get to know me and for me to get to know him. I will give him great strength. If you
Whoa, why did that just make my sheet? Oh, weird.
I will
I
give him
prefer
great strength if
dexterity.
you give me time.
No. I don't trust you and your time, and I'm gonna try to bless him and hope that it helps give him another saving throw or something to resist this. So I'm just
Will not.
all right. Well, you know what?
This is not fear.
Hey, just wait outside. I'll be quick.
Oh, saving throws against fear effects. I just read saving throws. I didn't see it was specifically against fear. Damn it. Okay. No.
She might have information we need.
I do. I have said this, and I mean it.
All right, let's get it.
I
Hey,
just
give me
have
a
to
minute.
follow the rules. I have to do what I am to do.
I'm gonna turn around whenever, whatever. Like I don't know when. Like if like I get another action before anything else happens. But my next attempt here is I'm gonna try to cast a spell on this chick.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Touch of truth telling. So you will need to try to hit her to do this. Because it is a touch spell.
It says it. Is it because it says it like other than noted, it works as zone of truth, which is 20-foot radius emanation.
Yeah, but your version of this is missing what the other than the range. So the range is touch. I don't know
Okay.
why the range isn't listed in this version, but the range for the spell is touch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we manually did that spell too, so that's probably why.
Yeah, probably. I don't think this was in the compendium.
Um,
Okay, so I have to touch her.
Yeah. Give me a range touch. Or I'm sorry, not a range
It'll be
touch, a
melee.
melee touch.
So just melee.
Just melee.
Oh God.
It's fine. You don't release the energy as you like try to reach for her, but she just kind of pulls
What?
back.
Let
We
me
are-
touch you.
We are having a conversation here.
No.
Hey, me first. Stop trying to touch her. It's my turn.
Oh, would you like to touch?
I guess so. How do I get the information?
I'm still trying to stand in between them as much as I can when I'm doing this.
Yeah. You can, if you want, you can try to push your way through if you want to touch her. I would like for you to touch me.
Who's she saying that to?
If that is what your
Oh.
desire is.
I don't know. Is it my desire?
Is it your desire? You care about this person a lot. This person is very important to you.
I guess so then, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Give
very
me
nice.
give me opposed strength checks between the two of you as
I think
as
we're
Cetus
both
tries to
horrible
push
at
you through,
strength.
push by you. Yeah.
Get out of my way, Faye. The boots are
Oh
calling
my
me!
God!
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
Cetus pushes right by you into her arms, and she will lean in and plant a kiss upon him.
Oh, God.
I will need a fortitude save and a will save from Cetus.
My. Things are moving quickly.
All right, Cetus, you will... let's see here. Gain 1 negative level.
I thought it was level 1 for a second. I was like, that's
No. But you will also realize that... actually, no, you will not.
Level drain or level negative level?
It is a negative level.
I don't know how I do that on the sheet. There's level
I think
drain,
it's just put it in as level drain.
Okay.
You can see as she leans in and kisses him and he kisses her, you can see like part of his body sort of thin a little bit and pale as it happens.
All right, I'm stabbing this bitch.
All right. You may make an attack. She doesn't see it coming, so this is a surprise round.
All right,
Don't hurt my lover.
Do a regular attack here. Because now I'm using my weapon, so I can't hit melee. Oh, I think I can just do this.
Holy shit. And give me a will save as you do that. Yeah. As you cut into her, she will... I need to do some math real quick.
I've never been cock-blocked so hard in my life. Literally killing her.
Thank me later.
You will cut into her, and you will watch as she also seems to turn a bit translucent to you. And she takes significant damage from your swing. And with that, let us roll into initiative.
Do I feel compelled to defend my lady?
You do.
Uh-oh. How dare you, Faye? I almost got boobs. Get away from me.
Oh my god.
You were gonna pay her lots of money for access to them.
Oh.
And she would give you great power. Yeah. What's all your initiative stuff doing for you now, John?
Nothing, apparently.
All right, Faye, you lead us off as you slice heavily into her, near cutting her in two.
All right. Well, does it look like to me that Cetus is about to turn on me too?
Yeah, you can see him look at you, angry as to why would you hurt his beloved.
How dare you?
How dare you? I'm saving your life.
And what are you furthering?
Shield of Faith.
All right.
I realized I do actually have to click these because I needed to track my spells for me so I know what I have left.
No problem. We can just clean them up as it goes. Bloop.
All right,
Bloop.
so I'm going to attack her again now that I've done that.
Swing it.
Don't hurt her. I love her.
Oh my god, shut up.
She cuts into your love once more.
You
Let's see. God damn it, why did I close this? So bad at doing these things.
This is the second time.
She looks to be in terrible shape as she releases you. And for a moment, you can kind of hear the whispers, the lies that she is speaking in the head of Cetus. Defend me, protect me. but no words come directly from her mouth.
Of course, my love.
She's a lying whore.
She will
Say that.
claw out at you.
Ooh, 26 will hit.
Only 2 points of damage, though, as she cuts into you.
Okay.
I don't remember if she gets a... No. That will take us to Foedus.
So yeah, like I don't want to metagame. So what do you want me to do? Just full attack? Should I study my target?
You get another
what would
will
I-
save against this because you
Okay.
know that this is damaging to you if you do it. Not deadly yet, but definitely damaging. Yeah, with a 21, you will still... Oh no, you will actually succeed there. You will sort of start to break loose. Like, no, if I hit her, this will hurt me badly.
So what are my thoughts? Am I enough to fight the succubus or?
Let me see here. Resist this control, and any subject force takes a new saving throw. Oh no, you will break free of the spell and be able to take your own action.
Excellent. You tricked me.
Now
Yeah.
you realize it.
Thanks, Faye. I will flurry of blows her. I guess I didn't declare. Is my backpack still back there, or did I?
We can say you picked it up, so you can throw it back down again.
I'll try to declare picking it up, because that is the downfall of doing that. So free action, drop it. I'll flurry of blows and try to smack her. You need consent, I'll say as I attack with flurry of blows and power tag.
Yeah.
Can I get another shot? If I need it?
That will hit. Give me a will save first.
Yes, sir.
That will succeed at making her appear translucent, and she will, just like the other, fade out of existence.
Well, it wasn't even real. Should have just had fun for a bit.
Yeah,
Wait, I do feel weaker.
You want to die?
Yeah.
You can remove your negative level.
Whew. Feel better. Thank you, Faye. I'll pick up my backpack. Well,
Next time, maybe we don't ask a million questions to the chick that clearly is trying to seduce us.
I know, but now the room's free. I guess should we check out this locked room?
Do you have a... I mean, I don't have any way to deal with locks.
I do.
Do you feel like this is a room that just is there to make you waste your time trying to get through all the locks? Because it feels like another trap of just trying to make you waste your time.
How will we know if we don't try?
I mean, we could go adventure to the other avenues first, like I wanted,
Okay.
and if those yield nothing, then we can come back to the room of a waste of time.
Sure.
All right, then you can turn around, head back out, follow down the hall, back to the split you were at, where it either went straight ahead, or you can turn what is now left to go back the way you came from.
I think we keep proceeding forward, right?
All right.
Yeah, so I guess we take the other V that we didn't take.
Yeah. Give me a perception check as you journey down this hallway.
If we're backtracking and all, I would smudge the chalk so that I don't confuse myself.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, all seems to be okay. As you make your way to a door that follows after some time traveling the room. Or traveling this hallway.
procedure. I'll check it out in a slow or 2-minute fashion, if able to. Checking if there are traps, checking if it's locked. After I'm confident
Yeah,
it's
the
not
door
trapped.
is most certainly locked, but not trapped.
All right. I will place my backpack down, take out my thieves' tools, masterwork.
Yep.
And try to pick the lock.
Oh, wow. You masterfully pick this lock. It comes loose with such ease.
I look back and wink at her. I told you I was good at this. She ignores me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I know.
Easing it.
My kids are also going crazy right now.
I just crack the door open and look inside.
As you open up the door, there is a large chest in the center of the room, and a lectern with a book upon it.
Looks like these lecterns are probably the correct ways we should be going, maybe?
Well, we know that we're looking for a room that has a lectern with a book on it. That won't come off of it, so I think we should at least see what this is.
Before we walk in, you want to detect magic, see if there's any magical traps on this chest ahead of us?
Sure, I will detect magic into the room.
You can detect magic, and... Sorry, just trying to find something here. You will see that the book is very clearly magical, and there is faint magic coming from within the chest.
Okay, so it looks like the book is magical, and there's something magical within the chest.
Another alluring magical chest. I wink at her.
Not alluring at all. I want to look at the book.
You can head over to the book. It is a large leather-bound book that looks like it has been worn away. It is open to a section with lots of script written upon it in common.
Yeah, I'll read a bit of whatever it's at.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I would have on the magic first, just to be sure. I'd concentrate on the book and see what kind of magic it's emanating.
Yeah, if you concentrate, the book has... I gotta remember the levels here.
And do I need an Arcana check to get this, or Spellcraft? I forget.
It is Arcana. You will see a strong magical aura coming from it. And it is a conjuration aura around it. As you read through the book tells a bit of a story about a creature that hides in the forest, a creature that hunts for people that move throughout it, but it is not a lone creature. There are many of its kind, and often it hunts together.
I don't feel like I want to finish this book.
Why?
I'm disturbed by this art, this conjuration magic on this book.
Are you? For what reason?
I don't know. I don't. This makes me uncomfortable.
I don't know. I'm confused. If you think that's what your character would do, then that's fine.
What's it say?
I don't think it's...
in that chest?
No. It's a book about a creature, but I'm uncomfortable because it has conjuration magic on it, and it does not seem to be the information we're looking for, and I'm afraid it's another trap.
Okay, well, let's take a look at this chest.
Why? Why do we need to take a look at the chest? I think this room is more traps. I think we need to leave.
I checked the chest for traps.
Sure. The chest is not trapped.
It's locked.
It is not locked.
It's not locked, not trapped. We need to see what's in here. It could be something we're looking for.
Why? We're looking for a book on a lectern.
Did he say he was on a lectern?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty
He
sure
did say it was a book on a lectern.
He said it was a book on a lectern, and the whole point was the book would not be able to be moved.
But he also said that we would encounter difficult things. Maybe this will help us. I swing.
I
at them.
think the difficult things is things that will tempt us that we need to try to avoid.
It could
And
help.
this book is to tempt me because it's about a creature that I probably don't know about and want to know about it, but I'm pretty sure something bad is going to happen if I finish and read the whole book and find out all of the information about it, even though I really want to know the information about it. I think I need to not know the information about it. And you are very thiefy and lockpicky, and you would want to know what's in the chest. This room is a trap for us. We need to leave.
I've already declared I'm opening the chest.
I'm walking out of the room.
The chest is filled with gold and 3 small ion stones lying on top of it. A scarlet and blue sphere, a pale lavender ellipsoid, and a mossy disc.
Identify these. See if they're cursed or not. You can do that.
Are you
right?
going to make me save you again? This room is bad news.
There
Bad
are items here that
room.
could be useful.
Bad
for us.
news room. Bad news room.
I mean, I'm not. My character's not an idiot. He's known of cursed items and stuff, right? So I don't know what the best way to go about this is.
I don't even know how you detect a cursed item. I think you do you just have to identify it
way
like
to-
really
yeah.
well, or
Yeah, I think so. See what spells I have. I have detect magic.
Identifying cursed items. Cursed items are identified like any other magic item with one exception. Unless the check made to identify the item exceeds by 10 or more, the curse is not detected. If the check is not made by 10 or more but still succeeds, all that is revealed is the magic item's original intent.
There you
okay, based off of I guess this might be like I'm trying to discern if my character even feels like I could identify these items. Like, I guess if I did a detect magic on them and got their power, does it seem like a power that's out of my league of properly identifying if they're cursed?
You do know that this was strong magic, which would mean that it's at least 8th level. So at least 8 higher than the DC to identify what it normally would be. So like if it was DC 10 for a 0th level, then it would be... Alright, hold on. Let me bring up the detect magic thing again for identifying. I'm sorry, this spellcraft listing for identifying.
Yeah, while you're looking at that, I'll say to her, we don't have to put these on now. We could just collect them and then examine them carefully later.
You don't feel like that something potentially bad could happen if we touch stuff? Like,
No, I just open my backpack and you can just scoop it.
This makes me
So, yeah.
uncomfortable.
DC 15, it is to identify it. So it would be a 23 to identify what the properties of the item were. And then DC 33 to identify whether or not it was cursed.
And that's a spellcraft?
And that is spellcraft.
Yeah, I do not feel confident that I will be able to determine if these items are cursed or not.
Well, you're pretty smart of not magical items. Can I just scoop it in my bag and not touch it? That shouldn't.
I don't know. I don't know what the curses are. I don't know every magical curse that exists. I have no idea if there are curses that could trigger upon the item being moved. I have no idea.
Should we find out?
No, we should not find out.
These are valuable items.
Do you want to succeed to actually do anything for your god or whoever the hell you worship? Because
Yes,
I'm pretty
we
sure...
need to empower ourselves to complete these goals. These are items that will help us do that. Didn't you see? I could barely resist a succubus. These things could help you do that.
I'm pretty sure this is just another thing tempting you. It's just a different type of succubus. It's succubus of money instead of succubus of sex.
Well, I agree. I don't want to endanger our goal, so I guess we can always come back to this, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you agree to leave, you can head back, travel all the way back to that hallway intersection that you haven't
hold on,
gone down
wait.
yet. Yeah.
This book, well, you said it was about the story, but we were supposed to do something about it.
I feel like this book is a trap for me. I feel like it is a trap to lure me and to finish reading the book, and then it's going to conjure something from the book to attack us. I feel like it's a trap.
Maybe we need to beat it. Just so out of character, every room that was give us like a sense of progression has had a book on a lectern, right?
It has. Yes.
Yeah. So this is the next one we found. I think we need to finish reading it and see what happens. We can defeat a simple creature.
We don't know what kind of creature this is. And the far as I got
Every
into the
book
book,
on lectern we found has made us proceed. Maybe this is
do
the
we
next
see any
step.
other door or anything in this room? Did like the detect magic, did like anything that looked like it could open up to lead anywhere else?
No, but one of the rooms didn't have a door that was magical.
Remember the first one we did, the lectern went into the floor, remember? Maybe we proceed with this next lectern. I think we should read it fully and understand it.
I think this is going to end badly.
Well, what shall we do? We are wanting to do different things. Should we leave it to the gods? Do you have a new letter on you? Maybe I should check my book.
I'm trying to think here. That room that we saw the golem in, it was to the left, right?
When you first came out of the room, it was to the right.
So standing facing straight down the hallway, the golem room would be to the right.
The golem room is very far away from where you're at.
I know it's very far. I'm just
But yeah, looking into the room, the golem room is to the right. If you were to like shoot straight through the walls and then turn, the golem room is to the right. But it's a long way from here. Like you went down a very long hallway to get to here. And then
But was it that when we passed the golem room and we got to that first intersection where we had to decide going straight or it was a left?
Or a left, yes.
Okay. So was that a very long hallway or
that was another long
shorter?
hallway that you couldn't see to the end of.
The point in time it took us to get from golem room to the intersection, was that a long way?
It was about as long as it took you to pass the golem from the exit that you came out of the first room in.
Okay. And if we're backtracking and we're envisioning we're restarting and walking down this hallway, when we got to the golem room in that position, was it on our right or left?
If you backtrack, it'll be on your left now.
But originally it was to our right.
Correct.
And when we got to that intersection where we went straight, the other option, was it to the right or to the left?
So the first intersection or the second intersection?
First intersection.
That was a left. We'll go either left or straight.
Okay, it was left or straight. I was just trying to, in my mind, envision, because we saw a doorway on the other side of the golem.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to, in my mind, envision, did the other direction maybe have a route that would loop back around to get into that room?
It's hard to say because you don't know where all the paths could have led. It's hard it's hard to judge room sizes versus distance walked exactly.
Yeah, but like if it went the same direction, then that feasibly maybe it could have looped around. But
yes.
I feel very uncomfortable reading this book because I feel like it's a trap for me, but I can attempt.
Why don't I read it then? It's in common, right?
Yeah. I feel like it was a trap for me because I would be the type of person who would want the knowledge that it potentially pertains. But I feel like it could be
Taylor's traps to who is doing it.
You know what? I, at this point, would believe anything of a place that's like created by
I think we definitely need to investigate it because it's a book on a lectern. Seems like a thing we're supposed to look out for.
Okay, I will continue to read the book.
You want to read it, or you want me to read it?
If we're reading it, I'm reading it.
All right, good luck.
The book will tell you in great detail about this creature of the forest that hunts various people that wander throughout it. The creature has long fangs, sharp teeth, clawed hands, and a fur-covered body, and a maw. And as you read this, a image of the figure will appear and show it to you. You are looking at a sort of half-man, half-wolf creature. And as it does, it will you'll read a passage that says like they hunt in packs, and like a pack of these monsters will appear like side by side, and then they'll like journey off into different parts of the forest. and it will tell you like of people who have fought them and had their weapons not work as well, but show a picture of someone like stabbing it with something silver and it recoiling back more than one would expect, considering how it was not harmed by other things. But in the end, the wolves overtake the reader.
The reader?
Or, I'm sorry, not the reader, but the person in the story. Like, it's basically saying, like, these things are very strong, and most things, even with silver in hand, cannot easily defeat them.
I nudge the book. Does it come off the lectern?
It does come off the lectern.
It's a monster manual. Take it.
I mean...
Identify creatures.
Was that the entirety of it?
There's more entries in it if you'd like to read more.
Oh. I'll flip to another entry.
Yeah. If you flip to another entry, give me 1 second here. I need to look at what some of the other entries are. Because it's not 100% like one specific entry. And just to add a little bit of fun here, since I do like what John does with this, why don't one of you roll me a D100?
Go for it, Whitney. It's your book.
Yeah. This will tell the tale of 100 skeletons roaming the halls of a mausoleum, looking for the one who killed them all. Reanimated by their desire for revenge, they wander aimlessly, locked within the mausoleum, unable to find it. More resistant to slashing weapons, as you see in the pictures, but a cudgel knocks loose bones with relative ease. These creatures are very weak, but in number can be quite strong and overwhelm the caretaker in the story, fighting them off.
Okay, this book is really cool, and that's concerning me.
It's clearly whoever inhabited this place, they used that to record knowledge of creatures. It seems like it'd be very useful for us.
It does seem like it'd be useful. I kind of want it.
You do kind of want it. You 100% do kind of want it. And you'll be taking it with you, whether you want to or not.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Okay.
I want to examine the lectern to see if it pushes down or anything like that.
You can examine the lectern and it will just fall over if you push on it. Nothing will happen.
Well, at least we got a monster manual. Should I scoop up these items too, or what?
I don't know. This room concerns me. Do what you want. I don't know anymore.
Did she express that she felt a compulsion to take the book, or
no? Because you don't express compulsions. Not when I say it in that voice. You don't express compulsions.
All right, I'm gonna scoop up.
And I feel like it would be hard to even tell a magical compulsion from like her own personal, like, because it's obviously knowledge, right? And she cares a lot about knowledge, so she's going to like. She's concerned about this room, but also going to feel compelled to want this. She like knew it was.
Oh yeah.
I knew it was gonna be some sort of trap here.
Unless I've heard of cursed items like exploding on moving or anything like that, I'm gonna just scoop them up with my bag.
Yeah. What are you scooping up?
Some money with the iron stones. Just
okay.
I'm gonna be right back.
Are you gonna try to scoop up all the money, or just whatever you can get?
It sounded like it was enough that would be way too heavy, so I'm just gonna scoop up whatever fits in with my one big like. Sword.
Yeah. Roll me like a D500, or roll me like a D100 plus 400.
D100. D100 plus 400. You said?
Yes. Very good. Now, put that on your character sheet in gold.
Okay. 473. Bam. Or I should put it in my backpack, right?
Yes, put it in your backpack in gold.
473. And it does add the weight.
And then, yep, take the GP off of there.
Okay.
Okay. And then you also get the 3 Ioun stones, because they are on the top. And as you scoop those out, you will notice the glint of something different shining at the bottom. You'll notice a small key.
Ooh. I guess we can just assume she can detect magic for me.
It is not magical. The key is not magical.
Oh. All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll just add it on my sheet as a silver key.
It is indeed a silver key. You need to find a silver door.
Where there's a silver key, there must be a silver door. Okay, silver key on my sheet. In my backpack, I guess I'll just add 3 Ioun stones. I don't remember what you called them, but we'll identify them later.
Yeah, I will. I'll put the ones that are there, or the type. Okay. If you look them over, well, I guess you're not really looking them over.
I don't want to touch them.
So yeah, we'll go over them later then.
Yeah, then I guess we proceed. I'm assuming Whitney doesn't have any preference, so I'll just pick the next available way.
Well, there's only one other way to go if you're not going back to the locked room.
Yeah, not going back there yet.
Okay.
The other way.
Yeah. You can head back the other way. And as you head back the other way, you will turn, head down the hall, and see a door at the end of the hall.
What just happened? My weight just like swung up and now went down. Maybe it's fine.
Well, it's probably one of those Roll20 glitches like what I had.
And this is on purpose. My gold went to silver.
Yes, it is, John.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is.
I guess I don't even notice because I haven't checked my bag again.
Right.
I just want to make sure I didn't.
You would not reopen the bag, but yes, it did change. You're very fortunate you put it in your backpack and not with the rest of your coin.
Oh god, what a troll! That'd be so stupid. Oh my god. That would be ridiculous. My 21 planets is 21 silver. Oh my
no,
god.
it drops one. It drops one type.
Category.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going the other way.
Yes. So there's this door, just a plain door. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. I was hoping I did it fast enough that it wouldn't trigger.
Well, I just thought my weight. I think because you added silver first, my weight like, went in the old. I was like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm doing my normal.
You missed it, Whitney. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What happened?
All the gold that he picked up turned to silver is all that happened. So I wanted to be more. I wanted to get his platinum into gold, but
taking 2 minutes to examine the door for traps.
Yeah, the door is not trapped.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Oh yeah, I let her know I found a silver key at the bottom of the chest as well that I took up. That's not magical.
Yep.
Might help us unlock something.
Since you do know there's a room full of locks ahead.
I did tell her. I tell her where there's a silver key, there must be a silver door, and then I open this door here.
Yeah, you can open the door. Inside there are various scrolls with lots of text written on them, or I guess pieces of parchment that are unrolled. They're not really scrolls, but they're like rolled up scrolls that have been unrolled with text written on them, and paintings on the wall showing various people being punished by these brightly robed figures with whips or with chains or with stabs. But they're all being punished for some kind of reason. They're all tied up in some way, or they're leaned over, hunched over, being whipped or beaten. And on the other side of the room, on the very opposite corner of the room as you come in the southeast corner of the room. And in the northwest corner of the room is a door leading, I guess you would think it's leading out.
Yeah, we do our typical tech magic.
There is some magic around the room. If you want to give me a knowledge arcana, I'll give you the school. Very good. This is illusion magic.
Ooh. What do you think, Faye? What could it be?
I want to try to interact with the walls and see if I can dispel an illusion.
The walls are not what is
Illusion.
magical. The air has this magic about it.
Air.
Yes.
The hell? Illusionary magic on air.
Yeah.
It's illusioning us the ability to breathe. We're really suffocating right now.
Well, you're not in the room yet, so you're just looking
Oh.
into it with this. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one other thing that I did forget. This is pretty key. I need to put these in a different order when I do these next time. But there is also a pillar in the center of the room with a golden key resting upon it.
There's a golden key. There must be a golden door.
Yeah, I couldn't resist doing it. I could not resist putting a gold in a silver key.
These might be the keys we need to collect to get through that locked room. If we need to get through it. And it doesn't radiate magic, the key?
The key does not radiate magic.
What do you think, Faye? You're pretty smart. I've never heard of illusionaried areas.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, can I make, like, a spellcraft check to think of, like, a illusionary spell that would be on air?
You can, but that's a lot of things. A lot of illusion spells can affect an area, and you would see an area of effect spell trigger like that.
Okay.
So does that trigger like this? Like what we're seeing in the room could be an illusion? Like it might
It's
not look like
possible
that.
that what you see in the room could be an illusion. There could be nothing here.
So it doesn't seem dangerous, right? It's just an illusion.
I mean, I think
It
so.
could be. I guess it could be hiding something. that's
Yeah. I don't know.
When you
So-
think about that, with a 31, that does remind you of a common trick that some things do. If they blanket a room in strong enough magic, it's hard to see auras in other parts of the area beneath that blanket of magic.
But shouldn't technically detect magic tell me how many auras are within? Like, even if one is much stronger than the
It's
other.
only within the range of this spell as well.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah.
And there are ways to overwhelm it. You see the strengths, but you have to see beyond a certain thing. And so
Well, it was because the step one doesn't even tell you the strengths. The step one literally just says how many auras are within your area, your blanket.
step 2 is actually number of different magical auras. So you will, I forgot about the second part because I was thinking about the third part.
Yeah.
So I think in the second part, then you would get that there is another magical aura
But I'm having trouble
beneath this,
identifying
but you're having trouble
it because
identifying
the
it.
other one is too overpowering.
Correct.
Okay.
You can't see the other color of magic that exists beyond the cloud of illusionary magic that you see.
Okay.
Well, sounds like another potential trial.
Yeah.
Should we step in and figure it out?
I guess.
All right, I'll take a step into the room. And look around.
Yeah, you take a step in the room. Where are you looking to?
I'm just scanning the room. I guess my eyes fall upon the key
Okay.
because that's what I want to go investigate.
Then yeah, 1 second here. Wish I would have put this in the thing, but give me a perception check while you are in the room looking about.
Of course. 20.
Nice. Let's bring up this. Yeah, you will notice at the very same time it triggers, an arrow fly out of the wall. Does a 26 hit your AC?
It definitely does.
Then it will hit for 7 points of damage.
Ouch.
It punctures into the side of you.
Watch it. Do I see like what triggered this? Was a stone?
It
or
fired
something?
like from out. With your perception of 20, yeah, you'll see what you'll notice is it like fire out from beneath one of the paintings.
Okay, but I don't see what triggered it.
No, you don't see what triggered it.
Oh, okay.
But perhaps that could be the other aura that is unseen.
Magical trap. I like pull the arrow out and I ask her, "Are you good at healing? I'm taking a bit of damage."
I mean, I'm okay.
Oops. Does a 16 hit as you stand there for another 6 seconds asking that question?
Oh my god.
Yes, it does.
Then take the 7 points of damage that was rolled on the one above it. Why is that coming up as you, by the way?
I don't know, you must have selected my character or something.
I've got nothing selected right now, but yeah.
Oh, I remember how this happened. If you right-click on the left under the user configurations for the GM, you might have me as you selected me, so you have to release my character or something. Does it say that you're me or something?
It does, actually. Weird.
Yeah. That I was for like 3 sessions of my other game. I was a random monster that was rolling things, and people were like, "What? Where's the monster?" I'm like, "No, I don't know why this is happening." And then I realized it somehow does that.
Okay,
I'll step out of the room.
yeah, I was just like, can you step back now, please?
And can you heal me? I'm hurt. As I pull this other arrow. Ow.
Yeah. He'll heal just fine.
All right. Well, it seems like there's some magical crap going on here.
As you step out, can I get you to give me a will save, please?
Okay.
Ooh, very good. For a moment, you find your mind like kind of wandering back to the pain that you felt when the arrow penetrated you, but it passes. You don't over-focus on it.
But I notice it enough to...
Yeah, you notice like your mind wandering to like getting hit by the arrow.
I let her know about that and say there's probably some magic that wants to keep you in that room and kill you with arrows.
With his description, I'll let you get a spellcraft check here. At a slight penalty, because you don't know exactly, but some details. A 25 is, I think, actually good enough. Let me double check the spell. I don't remember the exact level. It is close. Yeah, this will kind of remind you of a spell that you had like learned about in reading a book called Phantasmal Reminder. It causes your brain to intensely fixate on like in an injury that you've taken very recently. Your mind is kind of drawn to focus on it, and it sort of racks your brain to the point that you actually feel the pain even more deeply than the actual pain was.
That's spooky. I feel like we shouldn't go back in that room.
Do we see there was another door or something?
There's a door on the other side of the room, as well as the key in the center, in the middle of it.
There's a way to advance, and we only have...
Is that the only other direction we haven't gone, other than...
It is the only other direction you have not gone. There is no other direction other than the golem room.
And the locked door, I guess. I mean, those arrows hit me easily because I'm weighed down by my backpack. If I put it down here, maybe I can get through the room, grab the key, get to the door, and see what's up.
But do we both need to get through? That's the thing, though.
Probably. But you have magic to increase you, so the arrows have a harder time hitting you too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Unless you can dispel the magic, I don't see a way around it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not proficient enough to dispel magic.
Do I feel like this is a... can you normally dispel a magical trap without a special ability to do it, or no?
You need the special ability to disable magical traps.
Okay, so this is beyond my expertise.
Correct.
Well, Any other ideas, or I'm gonna put my acrobatics to the test and try and get that key and get to the door. Maybe if I get the door open for you, maybe it'll be easier for you just to book it to the end instead of doing what I'm doing.
I'm just really worried about that magic. Because if we can't resist it, we're just gonna feel that if we get hit once, just keep feeling it.
No, it's not over and over. It's a single instance of you
Single.
over-focusing of it, and then an intense
Okay.
pain that follows. So it's not
Still
you being
spooky.
trapped in it forever. But yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we just have to do what we can and hope for the best. But yeah, I don't know. If you want to go first, I can heal you again if we're gonna try this, I guess.
Is the room dark?
The room is dark. Yes, but there is the light from her sword that is radiating in the area. Which she's had to reapply a couple of times just to make it clear.
Yeah. Can we wait for that to run out? Can you dismiss that, young lady?
Can you dismiss light?
If not, we can just wait for it to run out.
You can wait for it to run out. I know that, but I don't think it was dismissible.
I don't think so.
Nope, no D. It doesn't have the
wait,
D.
What have you been casting it on?
Her sword.
My sword.
Can you just sheath it? Does it cover it, or?
It is too large to have a real sheath.
Okay.
Sort of. It's complicated, but yes. You can, one way or another, you can block it out. It's fine.
Yeah, if she can block it out, or we can weigh it, whatever happens first.
Yeah.
But I would like to...
You have no reason to believe you're on a clock for any reason either, so...
I would like to make use of my shadow stealth.
Yeah. Very good.
So yeah. I want to do this twice. I want to teleport to the key and then teleport to the door. So I'm not like wasting time moving. I'm, like,
Yeah, that is fine. You will still take the attacks though.
Sure.
Unless you're like looking at the key and then you're like looking to the door when you teleport?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. So the first one is a 26 to hit for 5 points of damage, and the second one when you reach the door is a 23 to hit for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And the door is unlocked, and you can open it and step through.
Do I need to make saves from those hits? Or?
No. You make a save when you exit the room. So now you will give me a will save. And that will fail. Give me a fort save to follow. Will fail as well. Thankfully, this is not deadly. But it is like a small fireball. 16 points of damage. Do you go out?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
You watch him fall unconscious on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I'm just booking it as fast as I can to him, I guess.
Since you don't have to stop, you'll only take one shot from the arrows.
Okay.
Because you can sort of run it in a straight line. 30 to hit for 2 points of damage, and give me a will save when you reach the outside of the room.
Ugh.
Oh, now give me a fort save.
And like, did it look like he exploded? Because if I think that I could explode, I wouldn't.
No,
like,
he
stay
reaches
on
the
top
other
of him.
side, and he kind of stands there for a second, and his mind like reels.
Okay.
As
I
he,
just want
like,
to make sure it's not
and then
something I
passes
feel like
out.
if I'm next to him, I'm gonna cause him damage. Okay.
Yeah, you will also. Jeez, I did not expect you both to fail all 4 of these saves.
Pretty healthy.
17 points. You focus on the feeling of the arrows that hit you, and your mind just can't stop the bleeding. You can't stop the pain, and then it settles.
I immediately. Oh my god, 2 healing. That's all. You fucking kidding me?
I think
Hold
the
on.
formula's wrong, right?
Yeah,
want
you should. It should be a
1d4.
minimum of 5. So you would heal. He'll heal 5. The +3 isn't going in for some reason.
Okay. I don't know. I just pulled it and I don't know why it's not.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Does that bring you up?
Yeah.
I would heal you one more time.
Hold on,
well.
before you hit it, let me
Yeah.
fix it because there's
Yeah.
also another problem with it.
Yeah, it's not giving you any bonus for your caster level.
Yeah.
Weird.
They all seem to be this way. I don't understand why they don't function correctly out of the box.
I've had so many good will saves tonight, and then this one I just 9 on both saves. Well, that means I rolled a 4 on my will, and I rolled a 5 on my fort.
Let's see.
That's cool.
It happens.
Yeah. Luckily, I was nearly full health.
Yeah, I don't know why it does this, but if I... This is a thing I've noticed in Roll20. If you click on that, you'll notice that you don't have a caster level.
Oh, did you...
Oh, there it is. I got it. You
I
got
don't
to
think
choose
I
a
ever set up
spellcasting
my
class
spell.
for...
Yeah, I don't
got
think I
it.
ever
So that
set
should
up
fix
that
that part.
of my spell sheet.
And then I fixed the base
There you go.
dice for what cure spells are in my world there. So go ahead and give me
Okay.
another roll if you're curing again.
Yeah, let's just... Oh, here's... I need to click off arcane spell failure. Or please...
Is it working?
I just...
There we go.
Not a natural one. But
Yep.
Thank you.
Ahead of you is a long hallway, or I'm sorry, is a the door opens and you enter in a hallway that goes straight right.
Yeah. Moving cautiously, looking for traps, and moving forward.
Yeah, you'll get to the end of this hall and you'll feel like it's kind of weird. There hasn't been a single trap down in these hallways. Down doors, the rooms themselves feel like they're trapped, but none of the halls feel trapped as you find a door at the end of the hall.
Yeah, doing my 29 perception, taking my time.
Yeah,
Checking it out.
the door is not trapped,
Lock.
not locked.
Alright, open it up.
You open the door, and surrounding you is a room filled with chains and locks. And a massive double door is to the left, against the wall to your left. To the right and south, there is a door along the same wall as you come out through. But otherwise, it is chains and locks everywhere.
Magic detection.
There is 0 magic in this room.
No magic.
Oh.
Actually, hold on. One sec. I think there is actually magic. I may have misspoke. There is some illusion magic in this room. In the ceiling.
Ooh. That's concerning. What do you make of that?
No idea.
Yeah, I figure your Arcana is enough to make the check for this, so I just kind of give it to you.
I have a plus 15, so...
Yeah. There was a slim chance you didn't get it, but yeah.
Sorry, the room again is there's chains along the walls and then there's a double door at the end of it.
Yep. The chains are have locks on them as well, and they wind all throughout the place.
Does that make it? Does it look any sensical to me? Like what it is? What the point of that is?
If you focus on it, you can try to figure things out.
Yeah, I'll just take a minute to look at it.
You're gonna take a minute?
Well, I haven't stepped in yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if I can look at the board of the door, I'll take time just to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah. About how long are you gonna like try to look about?
As long as it takes me to figure it out, I guess.
Okay.
Unless I'm here for like an hour, like I'll spend like max like a few minutes before I look to figure
Okay.
out what the hell is this or whatever.
Well, I mean, what I'm asking is, are you going to take 20? Are you going to take 10? Or are you just gonna roll?
I'll take 20 if I can. 2 minutes to sit
Okay.
there and examine carefully.
Then,
Because I
in
don't
doing
wanna
that,
walk
I will
into
need you to
crowd.
give me a will save as you're like examining around. Oh, your brain gets twisted and lost in this like maze of follow this to here and this to here and this and this and this and this, and you feel sick and you feel like you want to throw up.
I look right at Faye.
But you're still tracking your way through this. Oh, it feels so bad. Just remembering the... There it is. Along with that, you said 29 is your perception
Tweak 20.
at tweak
Yeah.
20, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You will manage still to track the locks that link from chains to the doors and look like if you twisted the keys in the lock, the door might, Ralph, I open.
Yeah.
Actually,
Figure that
hold on.
out.
One of the things I should... If you are... No, okay, maybe it's not. I thought if you were sickened, you also couldn't take 20, but apparently not. I thought that was one of the conditions that stopped that.
Maybe. Taking 20. When you have plenty of time, you're faced with no threats or distractions. So if I'm distracted, probably not. That makes me distracted.
Actually, you're not just sickened, you're nauseated. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong hit dice entry. And I think
Yeah,
nauseated changes that.
Yeah, I think if you're nauseated, you literally can't do like
Yeah.
anything.
So you will not actually manage to find it staring at it. You can look away for a while and reset your bearings. But you'll know if you if you look at this for too long, it will sicken your stomach trying to track all the paths of them. I knew for some reason this was a little bit more challenging.
So yeah, I let Faye know not to look at the patterns. They
I'm
made
sorry,
me
I'm
sick.
having issues with my kids right now.
Go for it.
Okay. Faye looks bewildered by the chains as well. I'll wait till I get my bearings again. So I did notice that, and then the chains do connect to the doors, or no?
No, you didn't get to that point. You're looking into it and trying to track it, and you basically get nauseated before you can track it.
Right, but when I just look at the doors at the end, do I see chains leading to them?
There
or
are chains.
I don't
There are
even-
lots of different chains that lead to them, but there
Okay,
are
so
chains
they
that
do
lead to them.
Connect to it.
Yes.
Okay. I just don't know the path. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. So that's interesting. But yeah, if there's no... Oh, there is illusionary magic on the ceiling.
Yeah, and all the chain routes inevitably go through the ceiling. So at some point you have to look at the ceiling.
Just looking through my abilities to see if I have anything that's helpful here. I can freely detect evil. I'll do that.
It is
And
not
as
evil.
well. Okay.
It is annoying.
It is annoying alignment. Yeah, not too sure, because my character is severely injured, so I don't want to risk just walking in and things attacking him or something.
There is a room that you can rest in here.
Which room was that?
There is the bedroom.
True. We don't feel like there'd be a penalty for that, right?
There's nothing to make you believe that. You weren't given any sort of time limit.
Well, this is tough without her here. I think my character would suggest to rest before, unless she has some way to divine what to do in this room. Because I am hurt quite badly. Okay.
Yeah.
Faye, I'm not too sure what to do about this room, but I'm very injured. Do you think you want to take a rest for the night? Can you use the rest of your magics on me, and then tomorrow we can tackle this?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
All right, I think we make our way back to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Ew.
You can make your way back to the bedroom, and yeah, do you want to set up watches? Do you just want to try to sleep? There's there's couches and beds, so you don't have to share the same surface with each other to sleep.
I would offer her the ability to keep watch if she wishes.
Okay.
Well, I don't do...
You still get the benefits of rest or whatever.
Okay.
I can make either one of us do it.
Now, a question I have for the two of you that's very important. Are you going back through the room of arrows to try to get into that room, or the door in the other room, the other door in this room that you can get to that isn't locked, or that doesn't have locks on it or chains on it, is probably linked to that room where the bedroom was, because the succubus said that on the other side of it is a room full of locks and chains.
Yeah, no, I guess go through that way. I don't think we can risk going back through the arrow room.
Okay.
I can't heal us through that.
So you're going to take the door?
I guess so.
Okay. You open the door, and based on who said they're taking the door first, I'm going to need a will save. Or, I'm sorry, fortitude save.
Oh, God. Okay.
Ooh, very good. Yeah, some mist blows into your face, and you, instinctively end up taking a breath in the same moment, but it does not seem to have any effect on you.
Thank fucking God.
God damn it, John. I just wanted a little bit of payback on you.
Insanity mist?
Insanity mist. Oh, but you can get into the room, close the doors, and cast Keep Watch on Faye. Lie down.
I'll give you my last heal I have.
Yeah, might as well if you're going to recover them before.
Yep. And drift into exhausted sleep. There will be no terrors to find you as you rest, and you can gain back your level plus your con modifier and hit points.
So that's level 3, correct?
Yes.
'Cause the mythic tier doesn't count.
Mythic tier does
that.
not count, yes.
Okay, so... Oh, God.
Did it output into the chat? I didn't see my rest going, but it did.
I didn't see I didn't see it pop up in there either. That's weird.
Well, it worked, but
Good.
Just didn't output it.
That's all I care about, is that it worked.
Mine didn't heal me.
It doesn't auto-heal you. I don't think I
okay.
have it
Mine
programmed
did.
to do that. Oh,
Oh, wait, I just didn't, I guess, fully click it.
okay.
Ugh,
Yeah,
dear
there it goes.
Lord.
But remember, it doesn't add the same things, so make sure it's adding your level plus con. Unless it gives you a box. I don't remember if it...
It should have gave me a box, but it didn't. But, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you can awake the next day. Still
are
a
you
bit battered and
looking?
bruised.
I'm still pretty injured.
Me too. How much
Ugh.
healing do you have?
I could cast 6 spells, but then that's all my spells for the day.
Why don't you just give us 1 heal each and we proceed?
Okay.
Farah, you will get a message in your head asking if you are still well.
I mean, I'm still alive. I'm not feeling too great, though.
He will say, "We cannot stay here for too long, but if you come back, I can give you what healing I have now."
Right, come back up?
You think at that point he might be out of sending.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. If we want to go back up and out, they said that they could maybe heal us, but I don't know if we're gonna take more damage just trying to get out.
Well, there's a route now that you know that doesn't have any damage for you to take.
Now we're in the bedroom. We just go
Oh,
through the
okay.
hallway.
Yep.
We don't have to go through the arrows. We've made like a shortcut.
Okay, I mean, so that's an option.
Well, let's do that for sure if he's offering.
Okay.
Okay. You all can heal back up, and he will explain to you that there's only 2 more days before this whole thing resets. So everything that is down here, if you do not complete it within a period of time, will reset entirely, and if you're down there too long, you may end up having to fight not only to get to your destination, but also to get out.
Okay.
Good to know. We've created a safe passage now, so we should
Yes.
be able to bypass some things.
Yep.
Head back down.
Yeah, you can make your way all the way back to where the Room of Locks was. That is the only thing you have left to bypass.
Okay, so we
Figure
see
it
this
out.
room of locks. He looked at it and got super nauseous from looking at it, but we haven't figured out anything about it yet.
No.
So we need to analyze these locks and keys and try to figure it out, but it's making us sick
Yes.
when we try to, if obviously there's saves, but okay. What can we do for this? Looking to see if I have anything that could be beneficial in just solving this without having to go through being nauseated. It's not considered a creature, is it?
No, it is not a creature.
Damn.
Also, a knowledge check will not beat this.
But could a feat of intelligence beat this?
No, because this is
Okay.
like looking at a magic eye puzzle and trying to like figure out where each thing goes. Or like trying to play one of those pipe games with all the layers on it. You need to focus on it for a little while
no
to see how it is. It is not an int-based thing.
Figure it out.
No.
Damn. Okay. I mean, yeah. To try. Okay. Well, I guess this is what we have to do. So So it's a perception check to figure it out, and we need to not get sick.
It is a perception check to figure it out, and you need to succeed a will save when you're attempting that perception check.
Okay. I mean, you're
Well,
you're
just so
more
you remember when you-
perceptive. Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know, we have this thing that sounds very applicable here.
Oh, you weren't supposed to remember that.
To overcome a difficult challenge. Was this
Oh.
So yeah, I will, as you were saying, Winnie, I think you were saying we were both going to try to do it, or?
I guess.
And it's an immediate action, so you get to see what the roll is and then decide if you want to use it.
So yeah, I'll try to concentrate again. I can't take 20 on this, right? So I just roll?
Yeah, you cannot take 20 on the save, so.
Or the perception check.
It doesn't matter. You need to succeed the save either way. The save
so
interrupts
perception
your
doesn't matter?
perception. Yeah.
Okay, so what save am I rolling again for it? Or
It is a will save.
will save. All right, and I have my mythic ability ready to go. and I will use it.
Okay.
So, Mythic Surge is a 1d6. On top of that, d20. Oh,
To the right thing.
27.
Yeah, you will save against it. Give me a perception.
Excellent.
This is where you fail. Oh, yeah, you do fail. I love it. You managed to overcome it, but you cannot figure out where the locks and the keys and the chains are supposed to wind around to.
Do I
He
make
can't-
like progress? Like, do I make like, okay, I know this part, or no? I completely don't have any.
No, not with this look at this.
He wasn't able to take 20 on the perception once he's like overcome the nausea.
So the reason I asked if he was taking 20 is you'll reset each time. So you look at it for so long, and then your brain like becomes overwhelmed with it, and then you need to like you'll need to take a break from it, and then you'll basically reattach to it. It's a lot to take in.
Okay.
And the spell resets as it happens as well.
Well, I mean, there's nothing stopping me from keep trying unless you want to try.
Yeah, you do get
How
another
many
try, and
times?
you will not have to save against a second try. But you don't know how many times it takes before you'll have to save again. Not yet, because you've not gotten there yet.
And we should both have 5 surges or mythic powers a day. If you want.
Yeah. Just your perception is better than mine, but I mean, I can attempt.
No, I mean, I might as well try since I passed the save, right?
Okay.
So I'll try staring at it again.
Yep. Ooh, very good. You will find one of them and be able to, if you want, walk over and insert the key into the corresponding lock. You'll notice that there are a lot of like different silver and gold locks, but only one set of chains actually make it to the door. The other one, only this one set that you find like makes it to the door for the silver key. So you have found the silver key.
Is this
one.
the key that I'm using, or no? There's different keys and locks, and I found the right one.
There's different locks. There's no keys in here. You guys have the keys.
I'm using the silver key.
So you're using
okay.
your silver key.
And then I take the key back out, or is it stuck?
It's stuck in there when you put it in and twist it.
So now all I have left is the gold key.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll try and examine. I guess
Will save again. Yep.
Will
As you go looking for the gold key. Yeah, and you'll get nauseated and need to take a break.
Alright, I guess I get to try then.
Yep. Give me a will save.
Ah!
No instant nausea.
Or just each other's hairs.
Now remember, you can keep trying. You just take the time. You vomit up a little bit for a while.
Yeah. Alright, I'll vomit for a few minutes and then.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. Back out you go.
I will
There.
use my Mythic Surge on this
All
one
right,
too.
well, you
just to
said
be
it, so
safe.
go for it.
Just to be safe. I'm
Yep.
just fucking doing it.
Yeah,
Nice.
you'll get it, and you need to give me a perception check.
I'm probably gonna surge on the perception check too. Because
Well, you get
I
to
don't
decide
feel like
after you see the roll.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, so like, don't like give a hint of whether it's
So. Okay.
good or not, because
I think you don't want to waste it.
I'm just well.
Well, you get a second one as well. You get 2 with
Okay.
every successful will save you've discovered. Do you want to use it?
Fuck it, I'll try. I mean, yeah, I'll still try.
Okay. You got it.
15. Oh.
15 is what you needed. You will walk over and insert the golden key, and the doors will open with John's character currently still being nauseated.
Uh-oh.
Foedus, you are nauseated as the
Oh,
doors
no.
on the other side open to a hallway. And I think with this hallway, no, let's go a little further. You can let him recover, and you can head down this hallway until you reach another wall with another lectern with a book on it.
I will look at this book.
Give me a will save.
Oh God.
And I'm sorry, just to manage my inventory, I'm removing those keys.
Okay, yep. You are reading through this book, and you feel the book is like so boring. Oh my god, who wrote this book? Just makes me want to take a nap. No, I gotta finish reading the book. I'm gonna finish reading the book. You read the first page that tells you, like, in order to open up a wall, many people have to do things they don't like. One of those things is sometimes reading a book. Now, books, they go on a lot. They talk about a lot of things. They tell you what to do. They tell you how to do things. Did you know that some books are books? And that some books are not books, but instead many scrolls tied together? Now, some people back in the days of old used to write their words on stones and keep piles of stones in order to spread information. Give me another will save as you flip the page.
I'm gonna use a fucking Mythic Surge. Fuck this book.
You're gonna do what to flip the book down? Damn, we've been rolling.
The interesting thing, though, about rocks with writing on them is they go on, and you lose track of which book is in which order. So it's important to come up with a system for organizing your rocks. Many people would use different kinds of rocks and organize them in order by alphabet.
Ivy would be screaming
rocks,
internally.
B rocks, C rocks,
Hell yeah.
D rocks. Some of the rocks they might use for A are... Some of the rocks they might use for B are... Some of the rocks for making a will save.
I don't
you got
know
one more
if
will
this book
save.
Oh my god.
The book kind of tells you, like, that you have to read it in order to succeed.
Fuck it, I'll use Mythic Surge again.
You succeed.
Oh.
The wall will sort of like turn, or like it folds backwards and into the side. And I think here, as it opens into a lava-filled and rocky cragged hellscape, with two winged creatures flying and landing on two of the large stone pillars within the room, we will end for tonight. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hello, credits.